Go, Killer B'S! Killer B'S! Go, Wolfpac! Wolfpac! Go, Wolfpac! Go,
Okay. You coming in?
Good job, boys. Good job.
Hey, did you make it now for kids? Not for kids, no. I didn't touch it.
Nope.
Yep.
Welcome to the live chat. Hey, welcome to Wild Things Park. This is Ken Williams. Joining me up here in the booth is the scoreboard guy, Max Marleville.
What's up?
We'll see if he weighs in a little bit from up top.
I got a few opinions out here.
So starting for the Killer B'S is right-handed pitcher Alex Jacobs. Jacobs from Kentucky Christian University is 3-0 on the year.
On a roll. You guys been dominating every start.
He has been doing great, just getting better and better as the season progresses.
Couldn't agree more.
Around the horn for the Killer B'S, we have Cooper Edwards catching, Nick Dabrowski at first base, LeGary Stewart playing second, Andres Rios at shortstop, Tyler Reese at third base, and from left to right in outfield, left-hander Jacob Alvarado, center fielder Dustin Mcalusa, and at right, the versatile Josh Goulet. We have a singles 9-inning game today at 6 o'clock as the Brilliant Sox and the Road Warriors played game 2 of their series last night. A contest won by the Road Warriors.
It was a tough one. Tough one to watch. They went up early, stayed there.
And DHing for the Killer B'S will be Raywalt.
Interesting to start off with a DH to lead off the game. Guy's been hot though. Did he get 2 home runs in his last game?
No, that was actually for the B'S. So leading off for the Wolfpack is left-handed hitter Joe Impeduglia, who's been on a tear, recently joined us in the second block. Takes a pitch down and away for ball 1. So 1-0 here, the count to number 73. The physically imposing Impeduglia fills up the batter's box and prepares for the second pitch. That pitch is away as well for ball 2. Outfield playing pretty far back. LeGary Stewart, the second baseman, over in the 4-hole, a couple steps behind the cut as they're expecting Impeduglia to pull the ball. That pitch is inside and off the plate for ball 3. 3-0 here to the UTRGV, University of Texas Rio Grande Valley graduate. Appreciate you guys joining us here today. As Impaduglia takes strike 1, so Alex Jacobs is on the board. First strike of today's contest, 3-1. Impaduglia steps back in the box as Jacobs winds and delivers a fastball up and out of the zone for ball 4. So leadoff man is walked here in the top of the first inning, as that'll bring up Brendan Datson. Datson, playing left field, has been getting some time all around the outfield to get some ABs here. As we have a Tony Bocelli sighting, the GM for the Washington Wild Things, as he looks up to figure out where his name was being spoken. Maybe he'll join us here on the live stream upstairs. As the first pitch to Datson is taken, kicks off the mitt of catcher Cooper Edwards for ball 1. And Impaduglia advancing there. So maybe Jacobs crossed him up as Edwards goes to have a word with him. So 5 balls in the first 6 pitches here as he faces another lefty, Brendan Datson. So lefty heavy here in the top of the lineup for the Wolfpack, who have some of the strong, most lefty power bats out here in the Yinzer Baseball Confederacy. So runner on second here now after the pass ball as Jacobs comes set, prepares to deliver the 1-0 pitch to Datson. Edwards sets him outside, and that pitch misses off the plate away for ball 2. So 2-0 here to Datson. Jacobs struggling to find the zone here in the early going. Likely to settle in here, as he has been dealing here in the early going. As that pitch is off the plate again away for 3-0.
I don't like him recently. He's been mostly pounding the zone, again, forcing contact, not giving guys a lot of chances to see pitches. But
So Datson prepares for the 3-0 from the righty Jacobs, standing on the first base side of the rubber. Fires one in there on the inner half for strike 1. So 3-1 the count. Datson still in the driver's seat. Datson recently celebrated Canada Day as he prepares for the 3-1 pitch. Jacobs checks the runner, lifts and delivers, and that pitch is struck through the right at where the second baseman would typically play and goes up the middle. As Impaduglia comes around third base to score, the ball is cut off by the first baseman, Nick Dabrowski. Dabrowski, who has been DHing a lot here, as he has been a very hot bat. Can't keep that guy out of the lineup. Also plays a little bit of third base. So cuts off the ball from the outfield at every angle. So now with a runner on first base, that'll bring up the right-handed Colin Miner. Miner, playing first base today, also catches as he takes strike 1. So first pitch strike there for Jacobs. Good to see. After falling behind the first couple of guys, has the double play in order. 1 run in here for the Wolfpack, for those of you just joining us, is Jacobs comes set and prepares to deliver the 0-1 pitch. Jacobs lifts and delivers, and that pitch gets away. That was a breaking ball. Got a piece of Miner there as manager and left-handed pitcher Colvin Ballas strolls out to the mound to have a word with his young pitcher Jacobs. So the entire infield will join the boys at the mound for this conference, as Jacobs finds himself in a bit of a jam here. 1 run in, 2 guys on, and nobody out in the top of the first. The Wolfpack strike first here, 1-0. So after a quick word, Limbalis walks back to the dugout as the infield gives a few words of encouragement to the boys. As Tony Bocelli has made his way to the stands. I don't believe he paid for this ticket, as is a perk as the general manager of the Frontier League, MLE Partner League, Washington Wild Things. As Josh Raywalt, yet another lefty, stands in as he takes ball one. That pitch was a hair down there. Ball one. So Raywalt has hit a couple bombs in the last few days. Steps in and prepares for the 1-0 delivery from Jacobs. Jacobs checks. Dadson at second. Long look at him. Lifts and delivers ball 2. So 2-0. So the righty-heavy Yinzer League, maybe seeing some of these lefties early in the lineup. Kind of throwing Jacobs for a loop here, as he is not throwing a whole lot of strikes here. As that pitch is taken for strike 1, evens the count at 1-1. 2-1? Was there a pitch before the?
Yeah, there was.
2-1. My apologies.
Just 2 outside. No, one was a hair down, and one was outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Yes.
Sorry, counting is not one of my strong suits. It's why they keep me off the charts and up here in the box as Raywalt swings through that pitch to even the count at 2-2. So Jacobs looking to get a ground ball here. Or a punch out to be a ground ball away. Checks the runner, lifts and delivers. And that pitch is struck through the 4-hole. So a couple of hits, a couple of RBI knocks past the second baseman. As Dadson slides into home, no throw from the cutoff man, Dabrowski.
I thought he had him dead if he gave him a shot.
Yeah. They've had a chance there.
Yeah, I thought it was a chance.
Well, with backside runners, they held up and kept those runners there. So 2-0 here on 2 knocks. And a walk here. So Jacobs running into some trouble early.
Sometimes it's just hard to get that first out. Once he gets that first out, he knows it could be a different pitcher.
So looking to see Jacobs settle in here as Skylar Mercado steps up to the batter's box. Mercado playing short today. The right-handed batter prepares for the first pitch. Swings through that one. We're playing off-speed first pitch there from Jacobs. First strike 1. Mercado, released from the Pioneer League earlier this season, steps back into the batter's box to prepare for the 0-1 delivery from Jacobs. Jacobs checks the runner twice, lifts and delivers. That pitch is down. Nicely blocked by Cooper Edwards, the Texas native. As that'll even the count at 1-1. As that pitch is fouled off for strike 2. As it is a team effort everywhere here in the Yinzer Baseball Confederacy, including up here in the booth, as the scoreboard man and play-by-play guy pick each other up, as do pitchers and defensive players and pitchers in the lineup.
It's a team effort always.
Always a team effort. Jacobs lifts, wheel move, as who's that out there? Miner is able to
second base.
Scramble back into second base safely. No slide there.
Don't even worry me with these guys not sliding. Somebody's going to get caught one of these days.
And it's not like these jerseys are going to get dirty here, as this is an all-turf field.
Exactly.
make it a little turfy. As that breaking ball misses, doesn't quite catch the inner edge there. To even the count at 2-2. Great spot.
He was looking for swing and miss. That's the only thing I can think of. There's so little to his side.
So time called by the shortstop Mercado. As that pitch is taken for ball 3, so the count runs full here to Mercado. So something going here in the top of the first for the Wolfpac, as they have already plated 2 and have 2 runners on with nobody out here. Full count to Mercado. Jacobs lifts and delivers. That pitch is popped up to straightaway center field as Mcalusa, perfectly positioned, doesn't move a muscle as that ball settles into his glove. So first out there for the righty Jacobs. As we have a Chipotle delivery. This first inning brought to you by Chipotle. Great bang for your buck. That was not an official endorsement. We'll say we're spelling Chipotle differently. L-A-Y.
But hey, Chipotle, you know, if you ever want to throw a...
Oh, that pitch is off the catcher, Edwards, and he goes to block it. Ball in the dirt, so that will be a wild pitch there from the righty Jacobs. So 2 runners in scoring position for Cole Workin. Workin, doing the catching today, is batting in the 6th spot. So 6 guys on up. So the leadoff hitter will take his second at bat in, at the very latest, the 3rd inning. So always important, especially in a 9-inning contest, to roll through your lineups to give your hitters multiple chances against the opposing pitcher. As that pitch is down again and kicks away to the same exact spot, but no advance there, as Miner would rather let Workin drive him in than take a chance on that one. So 2-0 count here to Workin. Recently with Équipe Quebec, as my French pronunciation got a little bit of love from up top. Is that another one down in the dirt? So Jacobs struggling early here to throw strikes. Yeah, I won't be surprised if he settles in here. So 3-0 here to Cole Workin with the designated hitter Musser on deck. As Jacobs misses again off the plate, down and away for ball 4.
One advice I can give to him right now is just throw straight, just go right at the guys. He's got good stuff and he knows it. I think he's trying to be a little too fine, is how I would say it. I'm not worried about it, but once he figures that out, I think it's going to be a completely different picture we see out there.
So Will Musser will stand in here. They haven't scored a 3rd run.
They did.
Oh.
Yeah, tag. Big tag from Umpire.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I almost missed it too.
As Jacobs winds and delivers the first pitch to Musser. Oh, wow. Late call there. But nonetheless, strike 1. So here we go. Musser stands in. Swings through a breaking ball for the 2nd strike. So quickly ahead 0-2 here. First 0-2 count of the day.
Big pitch.
Big pitch here for Alex Jacobs.
Definitely momentum shifter can get this guy out of 3.
So that pitch is a bender taken right down the middle. Musser is frozen as he will walk back to the dugout for the second out. So that'll bring up Utah Okazaki. Okazaki taking his first at bat here in the Yinzer Baseball Confederacy. Spence had a few at bats with the Gwinnett Stripers, the AAA affiliate for the Atlanta Braves, a few seasons ago, as he takes ball 1 off the plate away. Okazaki, who was the bullpen catcher for the Stripers, was activated and got 3 at-bats. And in his final at-bat of the 3, got a base knock off a fastball low and away, I believe he was saying, from a guy that throws in the upper 90s. So taking all the way there, it looked like, as he takes strike 1 to even the count out 1-1. So Okazaki, a very, very intelligent catcher. See his the most experienced and oldest catcher here. Played some in the Frontier and the Pecos. Drives that one through the 6-hole as 1 run will come in to score, and the backside runner will score standing up. So Okazaki is batting 1,000 here with 2 RBIs with the 2-out, 2 RBI base knock to now give the Wolfpack runners on first and second to bring up Joe Torre. Torre, hitting at the bottom of the order, is playing third base in tonight's contest. Torre, the 37-year-old right-hander, gets set for the first pitch from Jacobs. As he takes strike 1. Not surprised there, as Torre does what he can to milk the pitcher. As that pitch is down. So even by taking that first strike there, forces Jacobs to throw at least a couple more, as that one is down and out of the zone. And still with less than 2 strikes, Torre may be taken. As 1-1 he often does take. Not so much with runners on base. We'll see what happens here. As Jacobs comes set, checks working at second. Lifts and delivers. That pitch is off the plate. Ooh.
It was off.
No, I saw a little hand twitch there.
So,
No, he does do that for off.
Okay, so I guess that pitch was off. So 2-1 count here to Torre. Looks like a slider there. Good pitch, but not offered at. Did not fool the veteran Joe Torre. As that pitch is swung through for strike 2, so that was a ball. So 2-2 is the count here. I will be keeping an eye on the comments section. So if you guys have any questions or want to leave some remarks, give us some discussion points, as we'll have plenty of time to chop it up here.
Maybe tell Ken how good he's doing.
As that pitch, curveball, was up and out of the zone for ball 3. So that with that full count, 2 outs, first base occupied, the runners will be moving. So the infield will be thrown it across here. So Jacobs lifts, delivers. That slider paints the outer edge. So strikeout looking for Joe Torre. But he sees 6 pitches there, so not a totally lost at bat. As Torre often preaches, seeing a lot of pitches in a game will set you up for not only like your 3rd and 4th at bat in the game against the pitcher. Yeah, it's 4-0. Yeah. So going into the bottom of the 4-0, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Going into the bottom of the second here.
So edit. Yeah, no, it's edit, not a home team rules, right?
Yep. No, business team.
Yes, team, not that one.
Yeah.
I knew what I meant. Yeah. I got you. Good. Good.
We are getting We are getting the scoreboard adjusted here to show the 4-0 score. So before Max McDowell ever takes the field, he gets 4 runs of run support as the Wolfpac are a dangerous team. They score a lot of runs.
What was the score of the last game? They scored a ton of runs against Killer B'S in their last matchup.
Was it 19-12?
I think it was. I think it was 19-12.
31 combined runs.
Very high scoring game. The Wolfpac stayed ahead the whole time.
As a late scratch from their starting lineup, as we had a guy, Thomas Caulfield, join us from the Pioneer League, got cut from out there, came out here, and was not able to retire a single batter and got walked off on a walk-off hit by pitch. Loaded the bases with a knock and 2 walks, and he hit Kyle Buser of the Road Warriors to earn an L and an infinity ERA. But
hate to see it.
And he ended up deciding to go home after that. But we were not notified until the last minute. So left the Killer B'S pretty short-handed. But they got through the game. As left fielder Jacob Alvarado stands in. McDowell lifts and delivers. That pitch as Alvarado offers bunt, pulls back as the third baseman Torrey was charging. Second baseman Okazaki was headed over to cover first base, but instead that pitch is taken for strike 1. The 0-1 offering is just high. So ball 1, 1-1 here. McDowell is working quickly with the catcher Cole Workin. Ships that one in there. Move the count to 2-1. So the Killer B'S look to answer back. As for those of you just joining us, they gave up 4 runs as the Wolfpac hit around. That pitch is taken up and out of the zone for ball 3. I think that might have been a hair inside as well. As McDowell comes set. Lifts and delivers. So that pitch is rolled just down the first base line, but foul. That's first base coach Marcos Corrales corrals it and flips it into the dugout. We'll move to a full count here in the first batter of the bottom of the first inning. That fastball off the plate inside is lifted to the shortstop, Skylar Mercado, and retired for the first out of the inning. So 1 out here for the Killer B'S brings up Andres Rios. Rios, who was traded from the New Jersey Jackals to the Florence Eagles before the season, released, quickly re-signed by Equipe Quebec, and then released again. Is back here with us in Washington, Pennsylvania, where he spent last season in the Yinzer Baseball Confederacy as well in the inaugural year. As he takes ball 1 down and away. Rios is a versatile infielder. Plays second and short pretty well, and also plays a little bit of third base. Spent 2019 in Bakersfield, California. As he smashes that one down the left field line foul to even the count at 1-1. McDowell lifts and delivers. Good pitch there inside, but not offered at by Rios for ball 2. Important to work in and out here as it always is. There is no coincidence that the word in is in the word win. As that pitch is away, and grounded down the third baseline, past the diving Torrey, cut off by Raywalt in left field as he slings it in quickly. But the speedy Rios is able to make it to second base for a double. So double down the left field line for Rios. First knock for the Killer B'S. They are threatening here with runner on second and one out. The Killer B'S, who recently lost utility man Omar Artson, plays short, second, played right quite a bit, and left, and center. Or no, not really center, as Mcalusa has been holding it down out there. As he has been sent to the Lexington Legends in the Atlantic League. So congratulations to 31-year-old Omar Artson, as Tyler Reese is standing in. Takes the first pitch down on the outer edge for ball one.
I say congratulations to Lexington Legends for finding a good one. He's a great guy to have around, great energy. He's a great athlete. Well-deserved opportunity for Artson. It was very happy for him when I heard that he was signed.
Oh, that pitch is swung through, but clanks off the mitt of Working. No contact, no foul ball. So Rios will advance to third base. So ground ball or a fly ball away, as he is now 90 feet away from scoring.
Opportunity for the Beast to cut this early lead in half right after they give it up.
Always crucial to be able to answer back with at least a run after giving up a few. As McDowell winds and delivers. That was a curveball that should do the job. Lifted to the center fielder in Paduglia as he ranges into left center. Catches the ball and dives as he just flips the ball into the cutoff man. His Rios scores easily. So 4-1 here. With nobody on and two outs for the league leader in walks, Josh Goulet. Goulet, the New Hampshire native, prepares for the first pitch of his first at bat in tonight's contest. That ball is lifted down the right field line as Raywalt gives chase. But that one nestles into the Wolfpac bullpen. Killer B'S bullpen, excuse me. And will result in the first strike. Goulet lifts that one into left field, and that will nestle right down the line in front of Brendan Dadson for a two-out knock for Goulet. So that'll bring up the right fielder, Roel. So the runner takes off there. Good shot from Cole Workin, but the good jump from Goulet puts a runner in scoring position for Roel. So Roel settles in. As McDowell delivers the 1-0. That one is swung through. Workin misses that one to move Goulet to third base on the pass ball. So first two pitches of Roel's at bat takes Goulet from first all the way around to third base. As Ryan Roll takes ball 2 on a slider outside. Dow comes set. Lifts and delivers. Playing an off-speed pitch away. Kept in front by working. To even the count at 2-2. We all looked to be fooled on that pitch. As he offered it a play out of the zone away. That pitch was just off to load the count at 3-2. His manager, Skylar Janice, put out a little shout as he thought that might have been strike 3. Oh, Raywalt swings to the fastball in. Those inside pitches working for McDowell. As McDowell is able to limit damage and leave the right fielder Josh Goulet at first base. But 1 run scored here on the sacrifice fly by Tyler Reese to bring in Andres Rios, who reached on a double. So going into the top of the second inning, 4-1 Wolfpack. Thank you for the kind words of Joseph Mcalusa Sr., the father of today's left fielder, I believe. No, center fielder, actually. Mcalusa, the left-handed thrower, looks to be playing everywhere that a left-handed thrower can play, as he came in as a first baseman, but has found time in the outfield to be able to get some heavy hitters in the lineup, to be able to move Colin Miner, who also catches to first. As the Wolfpack have all 3 outfielders, guys that also double as first baseman. So, as you've likely heard before, versatility very key to be able to get your big bats in the lineup. So these guys getting a chance to get some work in, at some different positions, to be able to offer more value to the teams that will have to pick them up eventually, as they are all 3 boppers. And Baduglia, who graduated in May from UTRGV, stands in and prepares for the first pitch of the inning from the righty Jacobs. As that pitch is on the outer corner for strike 1. So the Wolfpack, who hit around last inning, will get to start this inning with their leadoff man. As Jacobs fires that one down and out of the zone, 4-1. So 1-1 the count here to Baduglia. That pitch is popped up and out of play. So Baduglia will go to work here with a 1-2 count. That curveball is left up and away out of the zone for ball 2. So a bunch of tough outs up and down the Wolfpack lineup. Be a real test for the recent convert, Alex Jacobs. As he played a lot of outfield prior to this. Played outfield primarily in college. As he takes ball 3. On the pitch, low and in. So Mcalusa does his long routine, getting back into the box. As Jacobs kind of quick pitches him. And Mcalusa swung through that one, but was granted time, even though he was in the box. As the manager, Colin Miner, comes out to have a word with the umpire. As the umpire killed that pitch, did not count it as he didn't believe Mcalusa was ready. But that will likely continue to happen to Mcalusa as he takes forever and a day to get ready. So the 3-2 once again and swung through again. So ball don't lie there. Strike 3.
Right out of my mouth.
For the first out of the top of the second. So will not get a lot of love for taking super long, getting into the box, as what may have been tolerated in college will probably not fly here at the next level. As Brendan Dadson steps in, that pitch is taken off the plate away for ball 1. So thank you to Kayla Thompson for your kind words. You joined us in the booth last night. Maybe we'll see her up here again. Oh, speak of the devil. Yeah, ball 2.
You're all the way over there.
As that pitch is fouled off down the first base line, Kayla Thompson, is the brilliant mind behind Indie Ball Island. Indie Ball Island has been around for a long time. Has been reporting on independent league baseball all over the country and the world as Jacobs winds and delivers. The 2-1 pitch is a curveball off the plate away to move the count to 3-1. As Jacobs lifts and delivers, that ball is chopped again. This time foul. The pitcher will have to get over to cover. Oh, wow. So with the first baseman fielding that, Jacobs had to run over to cover, but an erratic throw from the first baseman gets away. And Dadson, who saw the ball get by him, turned left. But the catcher, Cooper Edwards, is right in position to field that ball, flip the ball to the bag to try and get Dadson on his way back to the base. Is unable to do so. So E3 there leads to a 1-out base runner, which brings up Colin Miner. Miner takes a curveball in the zone for strike 1. So 0-1 count here to Colin Miner. The Texan, as Jacobs picks over to first base. Miner, who attended Mid-America Christian University in the Sooner Athletic Conference, is the home run leader. Hit a grand slam in the first game of this series. Swings through a pitch there. Moving count to 0-2. So 6 home runs here in this young season from Miner, as he has shown tremendous pop. As he also hit 3 home runs in the tour game against, I believe, Evansville. He's been turning heads all year. As that foul ball is barehanded by Anthony Alvarez, the catcher, in the third base dugout. As Miner prepares for the 0-2 delivery from Jacobs. Jacobs gets a sign. Lifts and delivers a pitch down and out of the zone for ball 1. So So 1-2 to count here. To the right-handed bat of Colin Miner. Miner wearing the number 57. Holds his bat high, a la Kevin Mcalusa. Takes that breaking ball in. Miner believed it caught his elbow guard as he got hit earlier in this game, but umpire rules that is merely a ball inside. So 2-2 the count here to Colin Miner. As he lifts his bat high in the air, Jacobs lifts his glove up, comes set, fires that pitch down and out of the zone to load the count at 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out here. As Brendan Dodson leads off at first base. Jacobs comes set, lifts and delivers. Runner going. As that is a good spot to run in. But no throw and no contest, as he will be allowed to ease into second with ball 4 being delivered to Colin Miner. So runners on first and second here for Josh Raywalt. Raywalt, who played in the Yinzer last year on the Washington Wild Things side of the competition. Also spent the beginning of the season with the Wild Things. But now he is in the same stadium competing with us as he fouls that first pitch out of play down the left field side. So 0-1 to the towering Josh Raywalt. As Cooper Edwards calls time to have a word with this pitcher. So ground ball away here is Alex Jacobs. Does Edwards trots on back to home plate. Our umpire, Scott, who's been grinding out here with us, cleans off home plate. And back in steps Raywalt, and back on the rubber goes Jacobs as he comes set. Checks Dadson at second, as Rios, the shortstop, is creeping. But nobody at the bag as Jacobs does a little basket move, but no throw there as Dadson scampers back to the bag. So 0-1 offering. Jacobs lifts and delivers off the plate away to even the count at 1-1. So good job being patient here in the early going by the Wolfpac bats. As Jacobs comes set, lifts and delivers. Ground ball, not hit very hard, to the first baseman Dabrowski, who flips it over to Alex Jacobs covering, and Raywalt is retired. But both runners advance there. So we have runners on second and third with 2 outs to bring up Skylar Mercado. Mercado previously played in the USPBL and then spent the early part of this season in the Pioneer League. Stands in and looks to drive in a pair here for the Wolfpac to extend their lead. As Jacobs winds and delivers, that pitch is down and in. As Cooper Edwards does a good job blocking that one, keeping the ball in front. As that one skipped up the third base line a little bit, but nothing doing as he kept it fairly close. As Jacobs winds and delivers, that pitch is off the plate inside. Would have got Mercado, but he pops back out of the way. Move the count to 2-0.
Kind of definitely wants to stay in there. He's a dangerous guy to have at bat with guys in scoring position. He's definitely a guy who will clear the bases with a single right here.
So 2-0. Good hitters count for Skyler. As Jacobs winds and delivers. That pitch is down the middle for strike one. So way to get back in there. Sometimes you got to just challenge the hitter and see how far he can hit it. As they will get themselves out. Jacobs winds and delivers. That one is an off-speed pitch swung through for strike two. So after jumping out of the way, Skyler finds himself in an even count 2-2. You are never out of any at bat as a pitcher or a hitter. As he winds and delivers, that pitch is down and away to load the count at 3-2. Full count, 2 outs, and runners in both scoring positions here for the Wolfpack, led by manager Skylar Janice. So Jacobs looks in, gets the sign, winds and delivers. As Mercado takes that one on the outer edge. So strikeout looking to end both of the first two Wolfpack innings. As we go to the bottom of the second, the Wolfpack 4 and the Killer B'S 1. The Wolfpack and led by pitcher Max McDowell take the field. Will look to defend their lead here as the Killer B'S continue to look to shave down this lead. We'll take a quick break here as McDowell warms up. So the second pitch is taken up and out of the zone by Nick Dabrowski. As Dabrowski hammers that one down the line, but foul to move the count to 2-1. So the first baseman, Dabrowski. Prepares for the 2-1 offering from McDowell. As McDowell throws that one on the inside edge, swung through for strike 2. So McDowell doing a good job working in and out, filling up the zone here with the lead. As you can trust this Wolfpac lineup to continue to put up runs for you. They are a dangerous offense. Also quite intelligent as they'll work themselves into good counts. As Dabrowski takes a changeup down for ball 3. So full count here to the first batter at the bottom of the second. As that pitch is grounded to third baseman Torrey. Sits back, gets it, and slings it over for the first out. So a ground out here to start off this bottom of the second. For those of you just joining us, this 4-1 Wolfpac over the Killer B'S as center fielder Dustin Mcalusa will get ready for first pitch of his bat. McDowell, so battle of the Max here. Bit of a tongue twister as McDowell lifts and delivers. That pitch is fouled off down the third base line. Move the count to 1-1. Right? That was the second pitch of the game. He just fouled him off. So McDowell comes set, lifts and delivers. That pitch is grounded to Torrey. Leans over, gets that one. Has to get rid of that one a little bit quicker than the last one, as Mcalusa can move down the line a little bit. But nevertheless, he is retired for the second out of the inning. So quick couple outs for the right-handed pitcher, Max McDowell, as he wins the battle of the Max. As that'll bring up catcher number 3, Cooper Edwards. Another right-handed bat here. McDowell comes set, lifts and delivers. That first pitch is popped straight up. Third baseman Joe Torrey calls for it and is responsible for all 3 outs that inning. It's a great quick frame by McDowell. So the 0 put up by the Killer B'S defense is also is replicated. That's the word I was looking for. By the Wolfpac. So after 5 runs combined in the first inning, some bagels are quickly exchanged. A bagel is a circular bread, very popular in the East Coast, for those of you unfamiliar. Often come with cream cheese, a spreadable cheese.
Yeah, spreadable cheese, sometimes the butter. You know, if you feel saucy that day, maybe put some peanut butter on it, some guac, whatever you want. You know, spread is very up to your imagination. You know, being a New Jersey native, you know our spreads. You know, they resemble a 0, which those pitchers, you know, we love those. We love bagels, we love zeros. Everything around.
Yep. So Alex Jacobs comes in looking for another bagel.
Love those bagels.
This gluten-free bagel as outs and scoreless innings are not made out of any wheat products.
Another similarity about them is that they're both hard to get sometimes.
So the third out of the last inning, Cooper Edwards throws the ball down as we look to start the top of the third here. So Cole Workin, the catcher, will be leading off here.
You know who Keaton Slack is?
I do know who Keaton Slack is. Ooh, let me look that up for you real quick. We have a request for the number of Keaton Slack by a nice young lady
Thank you.
with some beautiful sunglasses as Cole Workin takes strike one. Slack is on the Wolfpack, so he's on the team on that side in the black and red. He's wearing number 65. Yeah, of course. So we got some fans joining us here this beautiful evening, packed house, as we have the best deal in tickets in the game. As free entry, free admission out here is granted. Tomorrow that will not be the case, but $20 a carload, great deal. But if you get in before 3 o'clock, which I probably shouldn't be, 4 o'clock, probably shouldn't be telling you guys, but I guess that's Tony Bocelli approved. Get in before 4, watch the 2 o'clock game, and you will be able to sneak in for free and catch the first game of the Twin Bill, which starts at 2 o'clock, as well as the second game, which starts at 6, as Cole Workin smacks that one up the middle, right past Andres Rios, into center field for a no-out knock. So the Wolfpack continue to threaten. So tomorrow's game, another one under the lights. Game 2 will be the continuation of this evening's matchup. Killer B'S versus the Wolfpack, the first and second place teams in the Inter-Baseball Confederacy. Will be followed by fireworks. So the production will be put on by the Wild Things as Musser takes ball 1, which is significantly... I would say ours is just as good, but they might argue that theirs is better. But we will have the concession stands open. We will have beer sales. We will have a national anthem and all the trills that come with a ball game. So it will be like the Wild Things are hosting a game of their own. But it will be the top 2 teams in the YBC going at it. As ball 2 is taken by Musser. Jacobs delivers that one just off. He didn't get a piece of that one, but he swings through it.
I think he's behind a little bit.
Yeah, pitch on the outer edge. Musser, kind of a long swing there. A little late. It's already to the party. Moves the count to 2-1. So 2-1 to Will Musser as Jacobs checks over. Quick feet there, but Workin, who is not too far off of the bag, is able to get on back. So Musser will prepare for the 2-1 once again, as that pitch is taken on the outer edge for strike 2. So good spot there by Jacobs. Nice to see some family support out here in the Yinzer to celebrate this holiday weekend. Here to see some other types of fireworks as Musser drives that one into left field. So back-to-back singles here to start off the top of the third for the Wolfpack to bring up Utah Okazaki. Okazaki leading the Yinzer in batting averages. He is batting 1,000 in today's contest. I knock with the bases loaded in the first inning. 4-run inning. Looks to get another RBI as he's got Cole Workin in scoring position with nobody out. That first pitch is down and away for ball 1. So 1-0 here to Okazaki. Okazaki, only person out here with AAA experience, stands in as Jacobs lifts and delivers. Swung through for strike 1. So Okazaki has been working with our catchers. He is very experienced. He's playing second base today. as he prepares for the 1-1 from Jacobs. Offers bunt, pulls back on the breaking ball to take strike 2. So 1-2 to Utah Okazaki. Okazaki will be celebrating his birthday tomorrow. Takes his slider off the plate inside for ball 2. So 2-2. To the veteran, wearing number 1 here for the Wolfpack. Has brought a great presence out here, as the teams he has been with are 2-0 since his arrival. Slightly open stance. Jacobs checks the runner twice, as Okazaki fouls that one off. So on the second look, Workin took a step closer to the bag, and as soon as he saw that, Jacobs delivered.
Going back to what you're saying about Yuta, I mean, he's just one of those guys. You know, he's been around the game so long, has so much knowledge. You know, he's a great guy to have on the bench. He just makes everybody around him better. Kind of like Omar was before he got signed. You know, it's a great baseball mind to have around. They're very powerful when you get them on the team.
Okazaki grounds that one to third base as Reese takes it over to the bag himself, fires it across, but Okazaki beats it out. So a fielder's choice to the third baseman. And the Wolfpack will still have runners on first and second here, but now with 1 out. So good job to put the 2-strike offering in play and then beat out the throw across by Reese. So 1 out here for Jacobs, Alex Jacobs, familiarly referred to as Z. That is the first letter of his middle name. Will face the 9-hitter Joe Torre. Torre, the New Jersey native, currently resides in Florida. Swings at the first pitch and drives that one down the left field line as Alvarado ranges over to put that one away. So Jacobs gets outs on back-to-back pitches here. As with 2 outs, that will bring up number 73, the leadoff hitter, Joe Impeduglia. Impeduglia, who scored in the first inning, and was struck out swinging in his previous at-bat. We'll get his third AB here in the third inning as he takes ball 1 on a slider away. Impeduglia. Jeez. Steps in with this shortstop Rios holding on the runner. Musser.
Seems like Duke took a step closer to the plate this time. I feel a little more confident over there.
The crown of the plate, maybe expecting a bunch of pitches away, trying to make that pitch on the outer edge. Yeah, he's got his toes on the chalk.
Definitely noticeably closer to home plate now. See how that strategy works out for him.
That pitch is inches from his body, but is taken for a strike, as Impeduglia has a word with the umpire.
Yeah, no, exactly. I was going to say, of course, we pointed it out, and then he puts one right under his elbows. It's what you got to do as a pitcher up there.
So Impeduglia not used to a pitch that close to him being called a strike, as normally he is a little bit further back. But with Jacobs pitching away from him as he swings to another pitch inside. So, but you got 3 for a reason, as Jacobs not out of the woods yet here once you count with 2 outs. to the dangerous Impeduglia, who can put the ball out at any time. As Jacobs lifts and delivers. That one catches a whole lot of the heart of the plate and splits the left and center fielder as Mcalusa cuts the ball off, but full working is still set. As the cutoff man, LeGarry Stewart, throws the ball in, but Utah Okazaki able to score from first base on the 2-out, 2-strike double by Impeduglia. So 6-1 here with 2 outs in the top of the third inning. Clutch double there by Joe.
Big time hit by Joe.
So the strategy does pay off as he was unable to get to the pitches inside, but the pitch kind of down the middle is able to handle it. Hits that one the other way to the left center field gap, assisted by the fact that the center fielder was shaded over to right. As Mcalusa was able to cut that ball off, but Okazaki still able to score from first. So 0-1 the count to Brendan Datson as he fouled that first pitch off away and prepares for the second offering from Jacobs. Jacobs checks the runner. Lifts and delivers, and that pitch is away as Edwards makes a very athletic move, popping up with that one. Gets Impeduglia going back to second base. Oh, nobody covering, no throw. May have just been doing that to keep Impeduglia honest, as he does have a stolen base already on the day. That curveball catches the outer edge to Dadson. As we also have a dad from the earlier tournament that came back to watch our contest, wearing the same highlighter orange shirt. Great to see a little community involvement here at Wild Things Park. As another pickoff move this time. So Rios working with Jacobs. And Jacobs able to pick off the leadoff hitter, Impeduglia. So the 2-hole Brendan Dadson will lead off the top of the fourth, as that at bat was interrupted by a pickoff. So 2 runs in the top of the third inning for the Wolfpack. And Max McDowell will take the mound once again with a little bit more insurance. So 5-run lead for McDowell.
You have a shopping man. Okay, no worries.
It was the block and the pole.
You just got chicken, right? Yeah, I got chicken.
It's a good block. It was $2.30. It's like $10 plus tax. So, no rush. No worries. Tie is here, Jonah. Because we have Owen Reed joining us up here in the booth. Owen Reed, the sidearm righty. Quite the hustler. As we get the food trash out of the press box garbage can, so we can keep this smelling pristine as it gets warmer and warmer.
Did not think of that. Ken Williams, always picking up.
What do we think so far, Mr. Marlinveld?
I mean, I think it looks like a good game, you know. Killer B'S haven't been looking like themselves lately.
Good game indeed. McDowell's having a pretty good night tonight.
And I mean, he's throwing a lot of pitches out there, but he's getting outs. And at the end of the day, that's
all that counts. Look at we got the Wild Things GM Do a little field maintenance for
totally.
us. Good man right there.
We mentioned he's been walking around. He loves this league. He thinks it's one of. Speaking to him, he's so supportive of it. He thinks it's a great idea to have guys playing, especially on a frontier site, because teams are always looking for players. They're always looking to move guys. Someone gets promoted, someone gets released. They have someone right there. As McDowell brings the first pitch, starts it off with a ball. Looked like it was a little low to Garrett Stewart.
So count 1-0 to Gary Stewart, LG as he's known around here.
That love's good with LG.
That ball's shot to the shortstop, Skyler Mercado, and the throw a little up the bag, but Miner still tags out Stewart for the first out. So 1 away here in the bottom half of the third.
Immediately making me eat my words about talking about how many pitches he's throwing as he gets one guy to 2 pitches.
And that will bring up Jake Alvarado for the Killer B'S.
Owen Ruth came up here. He was on foul balls today, but seems like a slow day with
That's a
those.
good poke by Alvarado right there down the line. Going for 2 right here. The Speedster's got it easy with the stand-up double here with 1 away. Yes. And after that double, that will bring Andres Rios, the shortstop, to the plate. We got Ken Williams back with you folks. Oh, not just yet.
Ken's just going on a water run real quick.
That's
Got to stay hydrated out here, especially in the summer. Being on the field all day can definitely dehydrate people quicker than you think, especially on that hot turf. As Rio steps in the box, McDowell looks in for the sign.
Checking Alvarado at second. And the 0 pitch. Chop fouled on the third base line. 0-1 now. Good job by McDowell to get ahead. Looks like he's been doing that constantly.
Basement. Like I said before, he's been throwing outs. Now he's up there doing what he knows how to do.
Tyler Reese, the Killer Bee third baseman, on deck. And checking Alvarado. Both these teams love to run when they get on the bases. Controlling the run game is a huge factor for a pitcher at any level. It is a very easy way to boost your promotability from level to level. If you can control the run game, that is a plus that you cannot teach. You just have to kind of get used to doing it as time goes on. The more and more you're on the mound, the more and more you get used to doing it.
That's something that guys on all levels still struggle with. It's definitely something more instinctual than most other facets of the game.
And Dow checking Alvarado. Kicks, delivers, a breaking ball in for strike 2. So the count now 1-2 to Andres Rios. 1 away here in the bottom half of the third. 6-1 Wolfpack. Wolfpack won the other night 19-12. 31 runs came across in that one. It was a 4-hour game. Long one.
Talking about it up here before, and
They beat me to it.
been high. Oh, I was just saying, it's been high scoring games lately.
It has. It has. That is a base hit up the middle. That will score Alvarado. Ipaguglia trying to make a throw to the plate. High, working, can't handle it. But McDowell, great job of backing up home plate right there. Something that gets overlooked a little bit sometimes. Pitchers not covering bags or backing up the plays. Nice job right there by McDowell to do his job.
McDowell shows how essential that is because Rios, with his speed, could have easily taken third on a pass ball there.
And that will bring up Tyler Reese, the former New Jersey Jackal, to the plate.
He was signed early in the offseason to the Jackals. Had a great showing in their spring training, but he ended up here just like all of us, and he's putting in his work to get back, get promoted, get signed somewhere again.
Hey, Ken Williams is back, folks. Rios going. The throw down, not in time. Good tag by Torrey, though.
Good job getting to that baseball. Holy cow, third time's a charm.
It happens sometimes.
As if that ball skips by, Rios would have been scoring easily. for the third run of the contest for the Killer B'S. But instead, we will have to see one. Surprising, yeah. So we have Pennsylvania's delivery. As we have some soda pops, locally brewed soda pops, brought up here by the general manager of the Wild Things, Tony Michelli. Tony Michelli taking care of the Black Sox in more ways than one. As we are very grateful for access to these beautiful facilities, as he does it all. He was just seen raking the turf beads on the base paths as Max McDowell delivers the 1-2 down and away. Kept in front by Workin to even the count at 2-2.
Tyler Reese, last game he was seen it with an absolute bomb that you knew was coming that at bat. He had crushed 2 foul before that. Definitely shows that he has that power to let him go in anytime. As he switched there.
Nope. So 2-2. Big swing there by Reese as he is in the driver's seat, but now he finds the count even at 2-2. McDowell comes set, lifts and delivers another pitch inside.
Oh, just past Torrey's glove.
So an RBI single for the Pittsburgh native Tyler Reese. So 6-3 here the count as the Killer B'S answered back to the Wolfpac's 2 spot with a 2 spot of their own. And not done yet as there's only 1 out, and Josh Goulet stands in. Goulet playing right field today. Also plays first and third base. And a little bit of left field. Prepares for the 0-0 offering from McDowell. Long pause and a slide step there from McDowell as that pitch on the outer edge is lifted up and into the stands on the right field side. So if you are up in the cheap seats at Washington Wild Things Stadium, make sure you stay alert as foul balls may be coming your way. To all of our fans out there. That pitch is off the plate away. For a ball 1, so 1-1 with 1 out here.
Then the fan base is definitely growing, huh?
The fan base has been slowly growing.
It's good to see.
As we are nearing double digits here in non-player attendance. As our stream population is also growing. So thank you guys for watching. As we will check to see if there are any comments. If I can operate this. So the runner takes off, and that ball takes off of the bat of Josh Goulet. As the Killer B'S dugout knew it from the moment it struck the bat. And the goo call comes out of the Killer B'S dugout as they have cut this lead to 1. As Goulet gets the handoff from third base coach and manager, Colvin Balls touches home. So the bases are cleared for Ryan Rowell. So big barrel by Josh Goulet to make this a 1-run game. So Rowell will look to start a new rally here as we have an invisible man up here with a beautiful goatee and an even more beautiful smile, but does not wish to be shouted out as he is grinding on the game changer. As Rowell fouls that one off into the Wolfpac bullpen. So McDowell continuing to attack the zone. after giving up the absolute moonshot to right fielder Josh Goulet. McDowell lifts and delivers. That pitch is down, skips, and kicks off of catcher Cole Workin. As that moves the count to 1-1. Well, steps into the batter's box. As McDowell winds and delivers another ball, grounded down the left field line for strike 2. So 2-2 the count to Rowell. As McDowell lifts and delivers. And that one swung through, but kicks off of the catcher Workin all the way to the backstop. So without a throw, Rowell will advance to first base on the drop third strike. So we have pinch hitters everywhere, as the mystery man was not supposed to be on the game changer, but is filling in.
Doing a wonderful job, too.
Great teammate move. So always a team effort. Sometimes you got to pick up other people's slack, and hopefully they will make an adjustment and figure it out, as you often hear around these parts here in Washington, Pennsylvania. Yeah, it's a pass ball.
It's about pitch.
So you gotta get how there's a pitch already. That was ball 1. So ball 1 to Nick Dabrowski. Number 30 playing first base in tonight's contest. Oh, as that pitch is absolutely hammered. Let's see if center field will hold that as Joe Paduglia backpedals to the warning track, but is able to retire that one for the second out of the inning. So 2 outs for Max McDowell brings up center fielder Mcalusa. Dustin Mcalusa from Sacramento, California. Plays a little bit of infield as well as outfield. And he's played some pop last year in the Empire League. Had a few multi-home run games, and he fouls that one off down the left field line for strike 1. Looking to heat up this year in the Yinzer Baseball Confederacy. As McDowell looks in for the sign before Mcalusa steps into the box. Mcalusa does just that. McDowell gets his sign, and he lifts and delivers a pitch right on the outside corner for strike 2. As Mystery Man blankety blank lifts up the window in front of his or her view, as we will not disclose his identity. As McDowell lifts and delivers. McDowell pounds that one, or Mcalusa rather, hits that one a mile in the air, but that one nestles into the glove of the left fielder Dadson. So our all first baseman outfield is getting some work in out there. So at the end of 3, the conclusion of the first third of this game, we have a 6-5 score. As I will go to leave that in the comments. Keep you all, or Yins, updated. As take that one. No, for real. I've taken like 2 sips out of it.
Come on, mystery man.
So the mystery man having a good time upstairs as he came up here with a little bit of a sour taste in his mouth, doing a job that he didn't think he was supposed to be doing. But being at the ball field always comes with its perks, as there's always some hidden surprises every time you are at the field.
No way.
My favorite.
Yeah. Do we have a sponsor for this next inning, boys? So this next inning is brought to you by Grinds Coffee Pouches. So great for those of you trying to kick a nicotine, smokeless tobacco habit. Grinds, pouches, coffee flavored, a little bit of caffeine. Please visit getgrinds.com for our unofficial sponsor, as the people at Grinds probably do not know we exist. But nonetheless, yeah.
Neither does Chipotle.
Neither does Chipotle, our sponsor of the first inning.
They employ 2 of our guys.
They do.
They do know we exist.
Watch one of the higher ups, you're right.
As
the CEO.
Brendan Dadson stands back in against Jacobs as he was up to bat. He grounds the first pitch to the second baseman, Gary Stewart, who flips it over to Nick Dabrowski to retire. Dadson on 1 pitch. So Dadson's at bat in the previous inning was abbreviated as the runner on second, Joe Impeduglio, was picked off. Good move. Good communication between the shortstop Rios and the pitcher Jacobs to retire that previous frame.
Got Kendall Thornton warming up. Look at that. The roll continuing to increase for him.
So in steps Colin Miner
Love that.
as he takes ball 1. As Kendall Thornton, who was instrumental in getting through the last contest, as he had a few quality innings, is warming up yet again for the Killer B'S. As Colin Miner checks swings, but takes, as he is able to hold ball 2. So 2-0 here for Miner, as he takes ball 3. 3-0. So the dangerous Colin Miner is getting pitched around a little bit here with 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. As Jacobs winds and delivers, paints the outer edge with a breaking ball. So still not really trying to give him anything too fat, as we have words of gratitude expressed by the mystery man with the marvelous goatee. Always. Miner thought that pitch was off the plate away. Great spot. Umpire rules that it caught the outer edge.
I just want to point out the trust on stuff that they're a 3-0 breaking ball to get that strike 1.
3. Yep. So that pitch, again on the outer edge, is fouled off by Mid-America Christian University alum Colin Miner. Mid-America Christian, who plays in the same conference as Oklahoma City University. Go Stars. As Jacobs winds and delivers the 3-2, and that time it is away. And Miner confidently flips the bat behind him and trots on down to first base. So a 1-out base runner here for the Wolfpack. Brings up Josh Raywalt. As he adjusts his batting gloves, prepares for his 1-out at bat against Alex Jacobs. Jacobs comes set, lifts and delivers. Pitch on the outer edge is taken for strike 1. Working quickly. Jacobs comes set, lifts and delivers. That one's a curveball. Big swing by Raywalt. But that ends up in the glove of Cooper Edwards for strike 2. 0-2. Here to Raywalt. Playing right field today, also plays first base. As the left-handed bat swings through that one. Oh,
good back pick. Good idea by Cooper Edwards there.
So 3-pitch strikeout to Josh Raywalt. And Cooper Edwards slings that one down to the first baseman, Dabrowski, trying to catch Colin Miner sleeping. But Miner is able to get back in time. So 2 outs here for Skylar Mercado. Mercado, avid stickball player, runs a stickball league out in New York. Takes strike 1 on the inner edge.
I believe there's an ESPN feature about that.
Yes, there is. Mercado takes a slider on the outer edge. So good job here by Alex Jacobs. Settling in a little bit. Starting to fill her full as he has thrown 5 strikes in a row after the 1-out walk to Colin Miner. Wow, what is going on here? Oh my. Wow, okay, so let us break that one down for you. So strike 3 swinging by Skylar Mercado, skips past Cooper Edwards. I believe the catcher and the hitter were convinced that that ball was fouled off, but no signal from the umpire, and Mercado stands in the batter's box for a while before finally taking out to first base. And with the ball getting away, Colin Miner had taken off to second. And Edwards eventually, as Mercado takes off to first, Edwards breaks the ball, gets there. And on the throw down to first base, Miner is able to advance all the way to third base. So drop third strike as we are looking to deduce the official ruling there. Cole Workin steps in with 2 outs. As a pitch on the outer edge. So 6 strikes in a row. Now make that 7 by Alex Jacobs. As the runner takes off, hit and run action. Mercado goes first to third.
He's working very well for him, too.
New approach for Workin.
Opposite field.
So Cole Workin is starting to work backside a little bit. Hit the ball to right field, right center field. And is having a lot of success. A lot of these pitchers are spending a lot of time pitching away to these hitters. And that outside pitch is what you do want to drive to the opposite field. And does just that to pick up an RBI knock to extend the lead to 2 and also send Mercado to third base as Will Mustard takes a curveball in the zone for strike 1. It's a great baseball there on the hit and run by the Wolfpack. As Jacobs lifts and delivers, and that pitch is hit straight up into the air in foul territory as Nick Dabrowski calls for it. And his hat falls off, but he holds on to the baseball for strike 3. So runners left on the corners. But 1 run scored here for the Wolfpack. As we go to the bottom of the 4th inning, the Wolfpack extend their lead 7-5. So as we have no commercials here in the Yinzer, yet another reason to tune into our free broadcast. This inning is brought to you by Yuengling Lager. Yuengling, a local Pennsylvania brewed beer from Pottsville, PA. Mystery Man, where are you from again?
Much enjoyed by the Mystery Man. You got to give him one of those voice things.
Mystery Man, rather mysterious about where he's from, will not even tell us, as we could probably look it up on Baseball Reference.
Oh, I think I might have a good idea.
But Mr. Baseball Reference himself,
One might say Tim Tebow's on his football team.
that reminds me actually where he's from. We'll let you guys figure that one out. If you guys can figure out where or who we're talking about, we will give you guys a shout out. And if you ever make your way to Washington Wild Things Park, we will interview you up in the booth. So a big bonus if you are able to deduce who the mystery man is or where he is from. So multiple ways and what position. Also, or so Workin throws that one down. The ball is thrown around the infield. And we will wait for your trivia answers to unmask the mystery man himself as Cooper Edwards steps in to lead off the bottom of the 4th inning for the Killer B'S. Edwards wearing number 3 for the B's. Stands in. This is McDowell from the stretch. Lifts and delivers. That pitch is off the plate inside for ball 1. So good job by the Wolfpack to answer to the 4 spot by the B's with at least a run. Capped off by the 2-run bomb by Josh Goulet. As Edwards lifts that one. Just missed that one as the mystery man looks to blow that one out. But lungs were not sufficient as that one nestles into short left field. And the first out is made by Brennan Dadson in left. So that'll bring up number 23, the second baseman, LeGarry Stewart. LeGarry Stewart, who played for the Brilliant Sox in last year's Empire League, as well as the Wasco Reserve in the 2019 Pecos League season.
Also in the Yinzer last year.
Also was in the Yinzer with the Brilliant Sox as well. Takes strike 1 on the outside edge.
I've also seen him on the Max Sox Instagram for his walk-off hit against Cleburne during the tour.
Not a walk-off hit, but had an RBI triple and an RBI knock, both past the first baseman. So opposite field hits.
Apologies, I was not on the tour at the time.
So 0-2 to LeGarry Stewart as he fouls that one off straight overhead. As you might be able to hear that one hitting the roof. That roof is eating dozens and dozens of our baseballs. As we have, is that Dylan Jacoby? Did he get a haircut?
He did.
Dylan Jacoby has trimmed up the mane. As that pitch is taken up and out of the zone by Stewart for ball 1. So baseballs are at a premium and being chased by our arms. As LeGarry Stewart prepares for the 1-2 offering. The Las Vegas native takes ball 2, 2-2.
Oh, the mystery man thought he went there.
Here, open my phone. See if we have any comments, guesses for the mystery man. Hit the circle button. 12/12/63, my mom's birthday. 63. Ooh. Oh, we have Stephen Knapp as Quebec is in the house. The travel team of the Frontier League, as they are in a rain delay. It has been raining all over the Frontier League. As that pitch is, on the outer edge. Gary Stewart doesn't like the call as he had been battling there, but nevertheless, 2 outs here for the Killer B'S.
Understandable. It's a little off the plate, but 2 strikes, you gotta tap anything close.
Also, we have Keaton Slack, number 65 on the Wolfpack, who hits and plays and throws pitches a little bit. Has some fans. As left-handed hitting left fielder Jacob Alvarado stands in and fouls off the first pitch away. So the Wild Things also have been washed twice in this previous series in games that they will have to make up. Check the transactions. He's on the Wolfpack. As McDowell lifts and delivers. That pitch is fouled off down the right field line this time. Right to the first base coach, Shiloh Finistad, who had an RBI knock in the previous ballgame for the Killer B'S. Great to see Finistad taking advantage of some opportunities. Ooh, there's a foul ball catches.
One of my favorite guys here, Ken.
Yeah, I agree. Me as well. Shiloh Finistad. Very humble, hardworking guy. Huge forearms. Wears number 26 for the Killer B'S and does everything off the field that you want out of a teammate. Great teammate, great guy out here to learn. As Alvarado prepares for the 0-2. McDowell lifts and delivers, and that one is smacked into left field. So great at bat by Alvarado. Tough out. Number 9 for the Killer B'S. The one lone left-handed bat for the B's.
Indeed.
Finds his way on with 2 outs. So with 2 outs, And chasing 2 here in the bottom of the 4th. Alvarado may be off to the races, as he does run well. Alvarado, another Cali guy. Bunch of West Coast guys out here, as well as East Coast guys, as well as guys from the middle of the country, as we do have a lot of guys out here. Over 100 hungry, independent league baseball players.
What coast is the mystery man from?
The mystery man is actually from. Wait.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow. He lifted his eyebrows at me, and now I am not so confident in my answer. There's Max McDowell.
His or hers?
Oh, good poke by Rios.
As Rios lifts that ball into center fielder, but the orange-hatted, left-handed throwing, Joe Impeduglia is able to retire that one for the 3rd out of the inning. So scoreless frame by Max McDowell as the Wolfpack look to add to their 2-run lead. 7-5. Wolfpack over the Killer B'S here after 4. So we will start leaving some score updates in the comment section, because we do not have the score display on our display here. But hopefully we'll get a camera with a little bit of zoom on it here pretty soon as we continue to upgrade our process, as baseball is a game of making adjustments pitch to pitch, and also throughout the season, as you can get a whole heck of a lot better over the course of the year, course of a career, if you're able to continue to look to fix some small things here and there, make some changes. This is a chess match out here. This ain't checkers. As the long hop throw, as Cooper Edwards uses the turf on that one. Don't get a whole lot of crazy bad hops on turf.
They're pretty true, Ken.
True hops and true statements. All that we have up here. As Utah Okazaki comes in for his 3rd at bat. 1 for 2. Has 2 RBIs, has scored a run when he reached on a fielder's choice. As Jacobs winds and delivers strike 1. So Jacobs, who struggled with command earlier in this ballgame, is now filling up the zone rather well, as he threw a lot of strikes there in that last inning. That pitch on the outer edge, barely caught the outer corner there. Move the cap to 0-2.
Little action in the Wolfpack bullpen. Matt Cologne starting to move around a little bit. And swing and a miss for strike 3 to start the inning off for Jacobs.
As Okazaki is retired on 3 pitches, so Jacobs really starting to throw a lot of strikes here. So even though he's given up 7 runs, there are definitely positives you can take away from this ballgame, which is what it's all about. Win or learn, as they say. Like Joe Torre shows bunt and stabs at a pitch, probably off the plate away. As Jacobs delivers, that pitch is off the corner away, as his away call looks kind of eerily close to his strike call, as Thornton continues to warm up for the Killer B'S. As Joe Torre fouls that one off the inside, inside of Cooper Edwards' right shin. That pitch away was hit off the end and caught a piece of Coop. As here we go with the 1-2 pitch. Jacobs winds, delivers. That pitch is a slider in. Froze Torrey, but just off the inside edge. For ball 2. So that pitch is swung through and missed.
Good hustle.
And Edwards keeps it in front and throws it down to the first baseman, Dabrowski, for the second of the inning. So 2 up and 2 punch outs for Alex Jacobs here, as he prepares to face the leadoff man, taking his 4th at bat of the game in the top of the 5th, Joe Mcalusa. It's a big league name, don't you think?
I do.
Mystery man.
You agree?
Shook the first sign and then, without a new sign, nods as Jacobs skips that one in. Would have been a strike in cricket. That probably would have hit the wickets, but one hops do not play here in the Yinzer Baseball Confederacy. Mystery Man also played in the P blank league.
Okay, let's see. Ooh,
As that pitch is taken off the plate away.
the mystery man, a former Tucson Saguaro.
Saguaro. Saguaro? The name of a cacti, cactus, whatever.
Name of the species of cacti.
Ooh.
That pitch is off the plate away, 3-0. So after being a little bit generous on the outside pitch to Okazaki, that one on the just off the corner there to Mpaduglia, as he takes another 4-pitch walk and he takes off down the line,
I like what he's thinking there.
as he might be thinking too there as that ball got away from Coop.
Boom, bringing up Brendan Datson.
But with the hard concrete wall backstop at Wild Things Park, that ball skips right back to him. So nothing doing. So manager Colin Miner comes out to talk to Kentucky Christian alum Alex Jacobs. And Bumbalis leaves Jacobs in the game and will retreat back to the first base dugout. Because we have more fans pouring in here.
Wow, okay, so 3 facts for you guys about the Mystery Man. The Mystery Man is the son of a professional bowler. He has climbed Mount Kilimanjaro, and he coaches at Fletcher High School.
So already giving back to the game, the Mystery Man. Even on the top of Mount Kilimanjaro.
That's a very impressive resume he's got there. Climbing one of
It
the
is.
tallest mountains in the world.
As well as a great goatee.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe mountain goatee as Brendan Datson takes ball 1 up and out of the zone. Ball 2, sorry.
Dangerous guy to fall behind. I know that all too well.
As Brendan Datson hit a ball off of Owen Reed that still hasn't landed.
No, it landed, but it was hit hard.
Halfway through the parking lot?
No, it hit the waste management sign.
Oh, Mpaduglia fakes the steal as that pitch is swung through 1-1. Here,
That's what I'm hard just indicated.
as Datson gets set for the 1-1 delivery from Alex Jacobs. That pitch is off the plate away for ball 2, 2-1 here. The center fielder playing slightly shaded towards right field, but not too far. That pitch is away for strike 2 on the outer edge for strike 2. So 2-2 here with 2 outs here to the left fielder, Brendan Datson. As Jacobs lifts and delivers, that pitch is down and away for ball 3. So with a full count and 2 outs, Joe Mpaduglia will be taken off. So Dabrowski will not be holding him on. Mpaduglia takes off, and that pitch is fouled off And we will reset and do it again. So 3-2 count here to number 60, Canadian shortstop and outfielder Brendan Dadson. Runner takes off, and that pitch is off the plate away. So back-to-back 2-out walks here to the top 2 hitters in the Wolfpac order. Brings up number 57, first baseman Colin Miner. So with Colin Miner up, the left fielder and center fielder will shift on over closer towards the left field line. As he prepares for the first pitch of this at-bat. Jacobs checks the runner, lifts and delivers. That pitch is off the plate inside. So Miner looking to be standing a little bit closer to the plate here than he was in the early going of this season. And Jacobs will come set and prepared to deliver the 1-0 pitch. Checks in Peduglia once, twice, lifts, delivers. The ball is in for ball 2. Pitch was a slider there.
Jacobs pitch count now at 128.
Wow.
So
That's a lot of pitches.
likely will be the last inning here for Alex Jacobs. So Jacobs checks the runner, lifts and delivers the Miners. He smacks that one. Oh, that one gets past the diving Tyler Reese. And Peduglia is waved around to score. That ball is cut off by the third baseman Tyler Reese, and no contest as the Wolfpac extend their lead to 8-5. Much to the delight of Wolfpac starting pitcher Jose Vasquez, working hard down there, chasing foul balls for us. The great attitude, grin on his face, $1 million smile. Another one of our Canadians, as the Wolfpac are heavily represented by our neighbors to the north. And with the second mound visit here this inning, Kendall Thornton will be taking over the pitching duties for the Billard Keys.
Mystery man like that one, Ken.
He's a cheap laugh. I'm just kidding. He's got a great sense of humor. And a great goatee. The mystery man can be seen at your local Texas Roadhouse. He will sign autographs, but only after his meal. Or at least after he gets a couple rolls in him.
Is that another unofficial plug to Texas Roadhouse?
Texas Roadhouse to avoid any copyright infringement. Do not do the peanuts thing anymore.
They do not. It's unfortunate.
So we'll see. We'll be taking bets if that's legal, as this is the Black Sox, as the original Black Sox team, which were the Chicago White Sox, who threw a World Series when they were heavily favored to win in, what was it, 1918? 1919. 1919.
Can you name the team they threw it to, Ken?
Oh, man. Was it? Wow, I actually... Was the Braves? No, that wasn't even a team.
Mm-hmm. I'll give you a hint, Ken. There was a man in the Yinzer last year who spent most of his career with them.
Are we talking about Brandon Phillips here?
Yes, sir.
The Cincinnati Reds.
The Cincinnati Reds is correct.
Were they called the Cincinnati Reds in 1919?
They were.
Wow.
That's one of the few teams that hasn't really changed their name much since they've been in the league.
So the baseball encyclopedia, Owen Reith, providing some knowledge, is Kendall Thornton, number 33, the 19-year-old right-hander from Bentonville, Arkansas.
One of these guys here, out here with us right now.
The youngest.
He is the youngest guy out here with us right now, but he's not showing any signs of being intimidated by the older and more experienced group of guys we have here. You know,
Actually, the youngest guy we have out here is 5-month-old Braden Janice.
That's a great
oh
point.
yes, I completely forgot about the young prospect who will be with us in maybe a couple decades. Joe Torre's been keeping an eye on him early. You know, shown to have possibly an amazing right arm.
Or left.
We don't
To
know.
be determined.
Maybe both.
Maybe both. He might have 2 arms.
He might be amphibious. Or might extras, as most would say.
So 130 pitches?
130.
30 on the dot, I think, for Alex Jacobs.
As with runners on first and second, both reached on walks against Alex Jacobs. Kendall Thornton will face the left-handed bat of Josh Raywalt, who takes strike 1 on the sinker on the outer edge of the plate. Thornton, who comes from down under, not Australia, but a submariner, gets ahead early and prepares to throw the 0-1 pitch here. Checks the runner and delivers. That pitch is just off the outer edge for ball 1. So 1-1 to number 56, Josh Raywalt.
Thornton's roll seemingly growing. I like to see that out of the young man.
Love to see it. And even without getting very many appearances, maintained a great attitude, continued coming to early work for the pitchers at 7 a.m. Oh, good little
move.
sneaky move there.
Almost had me fooled on it.
So Thornton is actually not far removed from his days as a position player. Sneakily athletic out there on the mound. As he prepares to throw the 1-1 pitch. Painted on the outer edge to Raywalt. So it hasn't given Raywalt anything to hit hard here. And finds himself ahead 1-2. So Thornton looks in, has the sign, and lifts. Oh, just kidding. Premature there. Now he lifts and delivers. Oh, that one is lifted down the right field line. Long run for Goulet.
Ooh,
That ball nestles in just fair. And all the way in the corner. Oh! Oh, inside the park home run for Raywalt there. As he is able to swim around the tag of catcher Cooper Edwards. So a 3-run home run, the unconventional way, for the number 56, Josh Raywalt. Very aggressive there with the lead from third base coach and Wolfpac manager Skylar Janice. Wow, and the Wolfpac are ahead 11-5. So we can close the book there on Jacobs as he gave up 10 runs. That third run would be credited to Kendall Thornton. Clear the count. As you're good. With 2 outs here, we will now see shortstop Skylar Mercado. So great slide by Raywalt. As the Wolfpack are able to play their 4th run of the inning. Thornton lifts and delivers. Strike 1 to Mercado. So that ball was honestly misstruck there down the line.
Yeah, he did not get a barrel on that one.
Little fly ball, but with the deep power alleys here at Wild Things Park, you kind of got to protect against the ball nestling out there. And Goulet unable to reach down. The ball rolls all the way down to the corner. Is that ball? Is that a strike? Swinging strike, right? Her ball.
First was a swing strike.
Ball one to Skylar Mercado. Sorry, trying to juggle too many things at once over here.
That's why we got. That's why we got more than one guy up here.
Yep.
Yeah, teamwork. We talk about it all day.
It's interesting as Mercado takes ball too. How we seem to be recycling a lot of the same themes up here. As baseball is about resiliency, continuing to look to evolve, and working as a team. As Thornton lifts and delivers, paints the outside corner for strike 2. And speaking of teamwork, we have the 2 game changer men putting their heads together to get everything squared away. Center field Williams. Yep. At gmail.com. Wait, is it my email that's on this? Yeah. Okay. There's a period in the middle of this.
And the 2-2 pitch.
Outside.
Outside for ball 3. Full count now to Skylar Mercado.
Big pitch for Thornton here. He needs to get this out, get his team back at the plate, try it, or get this deficit. They've been chasing all day, unfortunately.
But they are showing their classic resiliency. Down but never out, as our good friend Dylan Jacober said the other night,
That's
as
what
they
he said.
did mount a comeback when trailing big to the Wolfpack.
A lot of baseball left, plenty of time for this comeback.
And Mercado stays alive, fouled straight back to the screen. Mystery man doing his thing on the game changer still. Nice job by him. And we'll do it again. Full count to Skylar Mercado, the shortstop for the Wolfpack. Thornton kicks and delivers. Misses outside for ball 4. So the inning continues for the Wolfpack, bringing up the red-hot Cole Workin to the plate. Workin been hitting a lot opposite field. Let's see if Thornton has the idea to bust him in here. So a runner on first with 2 outs, 11-5 Wolfpack here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Kendall Thornton, the 19-year-old, getting his sign from catcher Cooper Edwards.
Throwing him inside would be the best choice right here. Just you with that arm slide. It's just has the ball low.
Good idea. Fastball is inside.
Out at second.
However, Edwards guns out Mercado for the 3rd out of the inning. So halfway through 5. The Wolfpack 11, the Killer B'S 5. Okay, Max, we're going to continue with some Black Sox trivia in between innings.
Okay. What are we gonna go with?
We're going to talk about the 1919 one first.
Okay.
How many guys were found not guilty by a court, but were banned from MLB baseball in that team?
I want to say it's been a long time since I've looked into this, but I would go out on a limb and say about half the team. I'd say about 15 to 20 men on the roster.
A little bit less.
A little bit less. 9.
Very, very close.
10?
A little bit less.
8.
8 is the correct answer. That is correct. 8 is the correct answer. Now we're going to bring in a guesser. Yeah, we're going to see if she can guess all 8 names. What's it?
So, yes, as I've been told by Indy Ball Island, that the movie about the notorious Black Sox team in 1919 was called 8 Men Out. So that should have been a softball question for me.
Correct. Well, McDowell coming out for his 5th inning work. I guess we're not going to get that question and answer session there.
That is my bad. I spent too long on the first one.
That's okay. That's okay.
If
Since you didn't know the number, I highly doubt you know the names.
no idea. Don't know any baseball player names past the year like 1995. Maybe one or two here and there. Like those greats.
Yes. So Tyler Reese, the third baseman to lead it off for the Killer B'S, trying to do what they have been doing lately, mount a comeback. So the right guys to do it coming up, Reese and Goulet. Goulet homered already in this contest. So McDowell gets his sign from working. And the 0 off, and Reese shows bunt, pulls back, and that pitch is outside for ball one. Good idea by Reese to pull in Joe Torre, the third baseman for the Wolfpac. And McDowell comes set, and the 1-0 inside for ball two. 2-0, good hitters count, fastball count. I'd like to think the righty and righty matchup, McDowell might throw a 2-0 changeup, try to get Reese out in front. Inside, but not quite on the corner for ball three. So count 3-0 to Reese. Both of these lineups very, very stacked. As that one does hit the corner to run the count to 3-1. Again, Josh Goulet on deck for the Killer B'S. And McDowell likes what he sees from Morgan. And the 3-1. Fouled. Third base side. The count now full to Tyler Reese.
all the guys working counts that off, full counts. I feel like there's at least one or two every, I say about 2 or 3 every inning.
Making the pitchers work, as we saw Jacobs left the game after 130 pitches.
I can only imagine that McDowell is getting close to that 100 mark if he has not already passed it already.
McDowell is at 72
Oh, he's getting close.
as he hits Tyler Reese. So there's one aboard with nobody away here in the bottom half of the 5th.
I guess I've been over exaggerating the amount of pitches McDowell is throwing. He's in the 5th. It's 73 pitches.
And now Josh Goulet, who homered in his last at bat, comes to the plate for the Killer B'S, the Killer B first baseman. Off to a great start to the season. He leads the league in walks. He has the ability to go deep. He plays very solid defense at first base. Maybe the best defensive first baseman we got out here, too. He has been known to lay out from plays. As that first pitch misses away for ball one. Runner on first, that's Tyler Reese. He was hit by a pitch in his at bat. McDowell getting the sign from working. Checks over on Reese, controlling the run game, a major factor in this one, and he's going to check over there. Keep him close. Count still 1-0. Josh Goulet. McDowell still keeping a good eye over there on Reese. Reese will go. He has the ability to run. And the 1-0. Low for ball two. 2-0 to Goulet. The middle of this order, again, not a good one to fall behind to. McDowell has shown the ability to climb back into counts, though. McDowell toning the rubber. Gets his sign from Cole working. Kicks, delivers, low for ball three. So 3-0 now. Back-to-back hitters, he's going 3-0 too. Infield at normal depth. Utah pinching a little bit at second base as McDowell checks over, making sure Reese isn't going anywhere here. And McDowell's 3-0. Hits the inside corner for strike one. Don't worry, folks. We got Ken Williams back in the booth. Had to take care of something.
Yeah, this inning is Brought to you by coffee. Keeps you locked in for all of these games, early and late.
And Goulet fouls that one off of his foot. So the count now full. Back-to-back hitters. McDowell and 3-0-2. Like I said, he climbs back in the counts pretty well, running the count back full. Let's see if Max can get a ground ball here. Get a double play. Help yourself out.
Let's see that. So you feel the ball wrong a little bit? Or did you see a double play?
And McDowell checking over Reese again. Third pick since Reese reached first base.
Picked off every other pitch about this entire at bat, trying to keep Reese close as possible.
And the 3-2 is flared into right field, shallow right field. Raywalt giving Chase a slide and a catch. That was a good job by Josh Raywalt out there, showcasing a little bit of athletic ability by the big man.
Raywalt slides and makes the play there as he nears the Killer B'S bullpen. Not a whole lot of foul territory, especially right in that little area that he was entering.
A little double barrel action by the Wolfpack. Two-way players, Keaton Slag and Lewis McDaniel getting loose now. We saw Matt Colon a little bit earlier, the Wolfpack closer.
This would be McDaniel's debut on the mound. See his play a little center and let off for the Wolfpack. As Raywalt chases a pitch up for strike one. Actually, that's
So the count 0-1 to Ruel, 1 out. Tyler Reese on first base, who was hit by a pitch earlier in the inning. McDowell's 0-1 pitch. Ruel lines that one into the left field for a base hit. That will put runners on first and second now for Nick Dabrowski, the Killer Bee first baseman. Dabrowski comes in with a hot bat. Early in the season, he had several home runs. So he does have the ability to drive the ball out of the park. He is a good gap-to-gap hitter, a guy that you do not want to miss with a fastball to. He loves to hunt fastballs. If you're McDowell, you got to give him a little bit of off speed early here. Mess up his timing a little bit. So after a quick word from manager Skylar Janice, McDowell is ready to roll him. Working around the same page as the double barrel action continues with Slack and McDaniel down in the Wolfpack bullpen. McDowell taking a deep breath. Getting the sign from working. And the 0-0. Low for ball one for McDowell. Dustin Mcalusa, the Killer Bee center fielder, on deck. McDowell gets his sign. Checking Reese at second. He did pick over 3 times when Reese was on first. He knows Reese is a threat on the base pass as Dabrowski lifts that one high into center field. Not deep enough to move the runners as Raywalt's under that one in right center field. 2 away now as Dustin Mcalusa steps to the plate for the Killer B'S. 11-5 Wolfpack here in the bottom of the 5th. Nice night tonight. Weather is perfect. No rain. We've been dealing with a little bit of rain the last couple games. Not so much last night, but the previous 2. McDowell's 0-0 in the dirt for ball one. McDowell now at 84 pitches. They're 4 2/3. Gets his sign from Cole working. And the 1-0. Inside corner was hit by McDowell. So the count now even at 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Two outs now. McDowell checking Reese. And the 1-1. Outside for ball 2. 2-1 now to Mcalusa, the former San Rafael Pacific, who's also in spring training with the Martinez Clippers in 2018. McDowell likes what he sees. And the 2-1 is popped up foul behind us. Hits the roof. The count now even at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Looks like we got a few guys on those foul balls. Good job, fellas. So 2-2 to Dustin Mcalusa. McDowell gets his side, checking Reese. And here's the offer. Low for ball 3. Reese thought about taking 3rd, but didn't get far enough away from Morgan. So the count now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The runners will be going on the pitch.
This first base is occupied by Ruel, who singled in his at-bat. Reese was hit by a pitch to start the inning. 11-5, Wolfpac.
This is the 3rd full count of this inning.
It is. It is. They are seeing pitches. Both sides have done a good job of that tonight. Definitely the approach that both these guys have. So if you're a pitcher, get ahead, stay ahead. Can't say it enough. Get them in an 0-2, 1-2 hole. Tough to climb out of. Definitely these hitters have the capability to do so, but it is a tough feat to accomplish. And the payoff is hit foul by Mcalusa, so we'll do it again.
Continue this long at bat.
Full count still to the center fielder of the Killer B'S.
Mcalusa will stay up there until he puts one in play at this point. You know, he's one of those guys, he's very aggressive at the plate, and he'll foul him off until you make a mistake. That's one of the many ways you find a lot of hits here. Breaks down pitches as much as possible.
And the payoff. This is high and into Mcalusa. So the bases are now loaded for catcher Cooper Edwards. Skylar Janice on the top step of the dugout. We'll see if he goes to the pen for Edwards or if he's going to leave his starter in.
I think he's going to ride with this guy. Personally, I think we'll let him finish this inning.
I believe so too. Get him in line for the win, as he is pitched well. He's kept his team in this ball game.
He deserves it.
Just the one crooked inning, but it happens.
That's the best. Darvish gave up 7 in the first inning a few days ago.
Oh, to Edwards. On the corner for strike 1. 0-1 now to Cooper Edwards. Way to get ahead, Max. That a boy.
How you doing?
Very, very nice job there.
Yeah.
They will be taking in this situation.
Oh, yeah.
So 0-1 to Cooper Edwards. And the pitch. Hit foul into the stands. Souvenir for lucky fans. So 0-2 now to Edwards. We're down way ahead. You don't want anything close to the plate, but remember there is a runner on third. So making sure that Working can get in front of anything in the dirt is key. As that pitch is swung through by Edwards. Nice job by McDowell to get out of that one. Get himself in line for the win as the Wolfpack lead 11-5, halfway through 5.
And Kendall Thornton back out for his second inning of work.
All right, Max.
Can you name the most famous guy on the 1919 Black Sox?
Oh. No, I cannot.
If you're not, I'll give you a hint.
All right.
Part of his name you wear every day.
I wear.
You wear every day. Part of his nickname, I should say. You're wearing them right now.
Yeah,
Two of them.
two of them. Interesting. I'm gonna have to say, Shoeless Joe Jackson is probably it. He's got a glove brand too.
That is correct. Nice job, Max.
Tend to forget, he said as soon as he told me I'm wearing two of them right now, I had a feeling the guy's lacking a couple. But he's definitely an iconic name and somebody that we will remember for years to come.
Absolutely.
Immortalized in that glove brand. High quality leather, by the way. I don't know if anybody's ever had a chance besides me to wear one. Unofficial plug to Shoeless Joe gloves. We're just racking those up. Somebody give us a sponsorship. Get this league a little more cash.
Matt Cologne looks like he's going to get loose right now. Normally see him in the later innings, but good guy to have when you got the lead for Joe Torre and Scott Denise's squad. So, Thornton takes the ball down to.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Matt Cologne also has the most appearances in the Yinzer at this point as a pitcher. To come in as a 1-2 inning guy, a lot, played his role and has a pretty good success. So, it's not a bad option for the Wolfpac to go to after they feel that McDonald's been spent for the day.
So, working to lead things off for the Wolfpac. Very good hitting catcher.
We saw an inning at the mound this year. He's acts as a janitor, save arms. Where's the clubhouse at? Thornton starts off working with the strike.
So, 0-1, Nicole working. Throwing strikes, obviously the name of the game. Sometimes easier said than done. We've all been on the opposite side of that before. And Thornton's 0-1 offering. Misses high. Count now even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Morgan been living opposite field. Love that approach out of him. It has brought him nothing but success as of late. And the 1-1. Working hits that one straight up. Cooper Edwards makes a great play on that to get the leader. 1 away for the Wolfpac. Good job, Kendall Thornton. And wait to be a good teammate. Giving Cooper Edwards his mask.
Least you can do for your catcher, working for you out there, not only behind the plate, but in foul territory. That way.
So good job by Thornton. That will bring up Myron the Bane. I believe this is a pinch hit appearance from Bane. Cologne continuing to get loose for the Wolfpac. The Bane lines that one right at Goulet. Is that Goulet out there? Yep, it is Goulet. Right to Goulet in right field. I can see there.
That's what you're looking for. It's a little hard to see people sometimes from up here. I'm sure you can tell by the
Utah Okazaki now up, the former Gwinnett Striper. Great guy. One of the smartest baseball minds you're going to meet out here. So the 0-0 from Thornton to Okazaki is in for ball 1. 1-0 to the vet. Former Lake Erie Crusher, High Desert Yardbird, and Monterey Amberjack, to name a few. A few of the stops for Okazaki, which the culmination of that was a AAA appearance, again with the Gwinnett Stripers. And the 1-0 misses a Oh, he got the corner, so count even at 1 ball, 1 strike to Okazaki. The second baseman today, I believe his main position is a catcher, but he will be doing the second base duty today for Skylar Janice's Wolfpack squad. So the 1-1 pitch from Kendall Thornton is lined at Alvarado. Well hit, but right at him. So 1-2-3 inning for Thornton. After 6.5, the score is still 11-5 Wolfpack. And the new pitcher for the Wolfpack is Matt Colon. Trivia questions, man.
So yeah, I did the clock action before me, and the wild thing, and I know another piece. So I think the piece is Joe. But it's on here. The model of that action, they make it this year.
Cologne side armor. Got a lot of infielders playing outfield today, Raywalt, Datsun, and Paduglia. All of them primarily infielders, I believe. At least Datsun and Raywalt serve there. Well, Cologne's ready to go. The Wolfpack are ready to go. Gary Stewart comes to the plate to start off the bottom after the 6th inning for Colbin Ballas' squad. Alvarado due up next on deck. Marcos Corrales doing the first base coaching duties this inning for the Killer B'S. And Cologne's first pitch is a fastball right down the middle for strike 1. Good job by Cologne to get ahead. So 0-1 to Gary Stewart. And here's the 0-1 pitch, fouled straight back. Ooh, good swing by Stewart. He was right on that one. So count 0-2 now to LG. Nothing close, Matt. Nothing close. Do not find a barrel. Good pitch. Very good miss right there by Cologne. Looked like a slider on the outer third. Nice job by Cologne there. So 1-2 now to Gary Stewart. Is that pitch moves him on looking? 1 away now from Matt Cologne. As Jake Alvarado steps to the plate. And Cologne's 0-0 to Alvarado. Misses away for ball 1. So 1-0 to Alvarado. Killer B left fielder. Great ball player, I might add. And the 1-0 misses in the right-hand batter's box. A little out. 2-0 now to Alvarado.
Oh, has Cologne played pro ball in
Any of the year before you?
He has. He played in the Empires. That one is the inside corner to make the count, too. When Cologne played in the Empire League in 2018. Excuse me, 18 or 19. I can't remember off the top of my head.
I'd say 18.
Is that slider hits the corner?
I was in that part league in 2019, and I did not make it there.
So 2-2 now to Alvarado. Cologne, a James Madison University product.
Started out at Cumberland County College in New Jersey.
As Alvarado swings through that one, back-to-back strikeouts from Matt Cologne. Good job right there.
Jim had a good squad when he was there too. They were definitely. I don't know how before they made it in the postseason. However, they were always a tough matchup for whatever team in their league that they were in the conference that they were playing at the time. Know a few guys from that squad. A lot of hard hitters when he was there. And,
Ooh, that fastball misses away, going to the backstop.
1-0 to Andres Rios, the former Quebec, Quebec, Florence Yaw, and New Jersey Jackal.
quite a resume for Andres Rios.
That one misses away, 2-0 now. 2-0 to Andres Rios. As that one is lined over Mercado's head for a base hit. So one aboard with 2 away is Tyler Reese, the other former New Jersey Jackal, steps to the plate.
Traditional emails.
So 1 on. The Rio single just now puts the Killer B'S first base runner in the 6th inning on as Tyler Reese steps to the plate to face Matt Cologne, the sidewinder for the Wolfpack. And the 0-0. Slider, good first pitch there to Reese, 0-1.
This is exactly Skyler. He's wanted out of Cologne coming in here, shutting them down quick. Hopefully, for all the Wolfpack that he could get out of here on this batter.
Good piece of hitting by Reese, but that will go foul. So the count now 0-2. Cologne way ahead in the count. Good hustle for that foul ball by Eli Garcia, the Killer B'S. And the 0-2 from Cologne. Changing the tempo up a little bit there is Cologne. Good to see, making sure Rios didn't get any ideas about advancing to second. The 0-2 pitch from Cologne. Fastball fouled straight back by Reese as Rios did go on the pitch.
Just missed that one.
So the count's still 0-2 to Tyler Reese. Josh Goulet on deck for the Killer B'S should Reese extend the inning. Cologne way ahead, 0-2. Getting a sign from Cole Workin. And steps off. Rios, a good base runner, very aggressive base runner. He did go on the last pitch that was fouled straight back by Reese. Cologne gets his side from Workin. And the 0-2. Reese lines that way. Joe Torre is a diving grab. Good play by Joe Torre, the commissioner,
Uncle Joe selling out there.
to end the inning for the Wolfpack. So through 6, the score 11-5 in favor of the Wolfpack. As Kendall Thornton comes back out for the Killer B'S.
Can tell two things.
I'm just asking.
I'm saying I got to
You all right?
Right now we have 2 big guys in our so we just brought them in. There are hourly guys that we brought in that we probably getting full-time jobs to do it. Well, I mean, I think there's I can't super well.
All right, Thorns ready to roll. We're ready to roll. And the leadoff guy this inning will be Joe Torre, who made a great play to end the bottom of the 6th for the Wolfpack.
So I know we've had super opportunity. So we want to do some business and stuff about doing the next spring internship. You know, we had
Thornton giving up 1 run over 1 1/3 so far. Good outing by the youngster. The 1 run, kind of a fluke, inside the park home run by Josh Raywalt in the top half of the 5th for the Wolfpack. So Thornton's 0-0 to Torrey. Strike on the outside corner. Thornton does a great job throwing strikes. Something you want to see out of your bullpen. And Thornton's 0-1. Mrs. Hyde, you look at a 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the commissioner, Joe Torre. Thornton gets his sign from Cooper Edwards. And the 1-1. Is chopped to third baseman Tyler Reese. Reese, strong throw across the diamond, a little off the bag. Torrey slides it, avoids the tag. He's going to go for second, but gets tagged out. Aggressive base running right there by Torrey. Tried to catch the Killer B'S napping. Great job to get to first base, though. Avoiding Dabrowski's tag, but Dabrowski did get him when he tried to advance to second. So the one away, Joe Impaduglia will step to the plate, the power-hitting center fielder today. He's already got 3 home runs in his first 4 games, today being his 5th game of the User campaign in 2021. 1 away for Kendall Thornton. The first pitch to Impaduglia is a ball away, 1-0. One and zero now to Joe Impaduglia. Thornton gets his sign from Cooper Edwards. Outfield shaded a little to the right. As that fastball misses away, 2-0 now to Impaduglia. Brendan Datson due up next for the Wolfpack. Two-0 to Joe Impaduglia. 3 home runs already, as previously mentioned. Definitely a power threat. And Thornton's 2-0. In there for a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike now. So 2-1 to Impaduglia. Edwards on the outer third right now. As Thornton hits the spot. Good job right there by the battery duo. The count now even at 2-2.
My high school teacher was like, chemistry is what you're doing. So I go to chemistry. I took a science class.
So 2-2. 1 out here in the top half of the 7th. As Thornton misses away to bring the count full now. All the misses have been away. Trying to get the lefty to roll over. Full count now to Impaduglia. Thornton gathers. And the payoff pitch is swung right through by Impaduglia for strike 3. 2 away now for Thornton. And that will bring up Brendan Dadson. That ball misses away. 1-0 now to Dadson. Colin Miner on deck for the Wolfpack should the inning continue. And the 1-0 offering from Thornton. Fastball misses low. 2-0 now to Dadson. Two balls, no strikes. The Wolfpack left fielder. Thornton comes set. And his 2-0 offering. Hits the inside corner for strike 1. 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike to Brendan Dadson.
Outfield is shade to the right for the lefty. Infield normal depth. And the 2-1 pitch from Thornton. Dadson swings and drives that one in the gap. That will go all the way to the wall on a hop, and it goes over for a ground rule double. Good piece of hitting by Dadson there. Good hustle by Ken Williams to go after that ball. Usually in the broadcast booth. But he's on foul ball duties at the current moment. And that will bring up Colin Miner, the league leader in home runs. He's got 6 so far in the 2021 campaign. Thornton getting the sign from Cooper Edwards. As that ball misses up to Colin Miner. Slider missed up there. 1-0 to Colin Miner from the Wolfpack. What is he playing today? First baseman. And that misses up. 2-0 now. So 3 straight hitters. Thornton's falling behind 2-0-2. Dadson took advantage of it on the 2-1 heater with a ground rule double in the previous at bat. Josh Raywalt, who had an inside the park home run off Thornton in the 5th, on deck should Miner continue the inning. He fouls that one out of play. The count now 2-1. Good breaking ball there from Thornton, 2-0. Miner, a very aggressive hitter. One of the more aggressive guys in the Wolfpack lineup. So 2-1 to Colin Miner. Kendall Thornton checks Datsun, who's not too far off the bag at second. Still looking at him. And the 2-1 pitch to Miner is driven, giving center fielder Dustin Mcalusa a good run to the wall. Nice job by Mcalusa to make that catch. Phenomenal route on that ball to help Thornton out there. Scoreless inning. Ground rule double by Datsun in the inning. Halfway through 7 is now the Wolfpac 11, the Killer B'S 5. And it looks like Anthony Walker will come into the pitch for the Wolfpack. Walker, one of the two-ways here in the Yinzer. Very solid ball player, very solid guy. Helps out a lot behind the scenes. Does the little things well.
Yeah. Alrighty. I'll see you tomorrow. Yep.
Looks like no changes defensively so far for the Wolfpack. Oh, Myron Mabane playing left field. Brendan Datsun moves to center. And Paduglia moves to right, so it looks like Raywalt's been removed. Oh no, Raywalt goes to first base. So Colin Miner, I believe his night is done. Not Raywalt. Raywalt remains in the game. As Josh Goulet, the Killer Bee first baseman, comes to the plate. 11-5 Wolfpack. All the runs came pretty early. A lot of zeros ever since in these last couple innings. And Walker's first pitch skips in for ball 1. 1-0 now to Josh Goulet. And Walker's 1-0 pitch is lined in the gap. Datsun cuts that one up, but fumbles it, and Goulet will get to second base. Good aggressive route by Datsun, but just couldn't come up with the ball there. So nobody out. 1 on. Runner on second for Ryan Ruel. Still new to the Yinzer, but he had a home run the other night. He's been hitting very, very well early on in his Yinzer career. Nick Dabrowski on deck for the Killer B'S. And Walker's first pitch to Ruel is lined through the hole. So that will put runners on the corner for Dabrowski. Just looking to do a job here for Copambalis' squad. Good job by Polka, Alex Polka, grabbing the bat for his team. And Nick Dabrowski steps to the plate. Shiloh Finistad. Can't say enough good things about that guy. Will be over doing the first base coaching duties this inning. Great team guy. Hard worker on and off the field. Does his job well. Walker's first pitch right down the middle to Dabrowski for strike 1. Walker comes at you from a few arm slots. Primarily a position guy. Doesn't pitch often. But he's been good out of the Wolfpack bullpen so far because he is a strike thrower. So be aggressive if you're a Killer B'S player. That ball misses low. The count now even at 1-1. Nobody out. Runners on the corners. Back-to-back singles by Goulet and Ruel. Walker. His 1-1 pitch is in for a strike. So 1-2 now to Dabrowski. Dabrowski was red hot at the beginning of the year. You could not get him out. That pitch misses away, so the count now even at 2-2. Still nobody out here in the top half. Or excuse me, the bottom half of the 7th inning. And Walker gets the sign. And the 0-0. Time is called by Dabrowski. So 2-2, nobody out. Victor Dabrowski at the plate. Anthony Walker pitching. And here we go. The 2-2. Dabrowski pops that one up into shallow right field. And Paduglia giving chase. And Utah makes the play. Very nice job. And Goulet will have to hold at third. That ball is definitely not deep enough to score the runner. So Walker is a ground ball away from getting out of this jam. It's Dustin Mcalusa, the center fielder, up to the plate. Tough guy to get a double play ball on, as Mcalusa has very good wheels, as you saw by the way he tracked down that last ball in center field. Very, very impressive. So 1 out. And Walker's first pitch to Mcalusa. Fastball that misses up. 1-0.
Send in your video. Try it.
So 1-0. 1 out here. Walker drops the slot a little bit. That ball skips in the dirt low for ball 2.
Oh, yeah.
So that ball is lifted in the air to center field. Datsun there. The throw not going to be in time, so Goulet will come across. The score now 11-6 in favor of the Wolfpack still. 2 away now as Cooper Edwards comes to the plate. Datsun. There's a lot of switches. Mabane is in the left. Datson's in the center. So Datsun and Paduglia both shifted. Raywalt going first. Yes, I believe Miner is at first before he's out of the game. As the first pitch is fouled back by Cooper Edwards. 0-1 now. So 0-1 to Cooper Edwards. Drops the slot a little. That ball misses low. 1-1 now. 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. One pitch. Edwards fouls that one out of play. So the count now 1-2. To the Killer Bee catcher.
He's got you. Might run off on you, hop in his car, drive away.
So 1-2.
Dad, you have to ask him. No balls.
And Walker's pitch.
We'll give him the broken.
Edwards lines that one the opposite way. Good piece of hitting right there by Cooper Edwards to keep the inning going. As Julius Purrier making his first appearance of the game as a pinch hitter now. Very versatile player. Him and Alvarado. Very good ball players. They can do a lot for your teams. 11-6 with 2 guys on. Home run can make this a 2-run game. Purrier has the ability to do so. He's got 1 this year. As that first pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1 with 2 away. Walker comes set. And the 0-1. He's in for a strike, so way ahead now, 2-0. All right. 0-2 now to Julius Puryear. That ball misses low. Ruel gives chase. Torrey gets there. Oh, but the ball comes loose. Good try by Working. Very good attempt right there on the pick. So count 1-2, 2 outs to Julius Puryear. Jake Alvarado on deck. Should the inning continue for the Killer B'S. Time is called by Puryear. Letting everybody know that it's his box down there. And Walker gets his sign from Working. And the 1-2. This is away, 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Julius Puryear. The utility man can do it all for the Killer B'S. Outfield straight up, infield the normal depth. Runners on the corners and the 2-2 offering misses in to run the count full. This might be the Killer B'S' best chance they've had in a while. Them out there come back. They are a very resilient squad, never surrendering no matter what the scoreboard says. As that pitch misses low, so the inning continues as Alvarado comes to the plate. A home run puts the game within 1. You got to like the righty-lefty matchup in favor for the Killer B'S here. So bases loaded, 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 7th. Alvarado swings at the first pitch and hits that one out of play. Oh, 1 now to Puryear, or to Alvarado. Got it. 0-1 to Alvarado. One and 1 now to Alvarado. One and 2 now. Way ahead for Walker. One, 2 outs. Anthony Walker going to work. And the 1-2. This is low. Two down, bases loaded here for the Killer B'S. Is it Alvarado grounds that one? Raywalt makes a play, gets to the bag himself, and he's out. Very close play. But he's called out. Mike Brown will be with you guys for a brief moment.
The top of the 8th. Coming in as our pitcher is warming up. 19 years old, this kid is. Pretty good subby. We've got a lot of subbies here this year, especially with the Killer B'S. Most of their guys are getting picked up, which is eventually the goal of our pitchers here and hitters. Killer B'S definitely started out this year hot, as they do seem to have the most talent on their team. Manager Colin Miner, thanks to him picking out the best players. Great manager. Great at what he does. Everything Cole does, or Cole touches, seems to turn to gold, except his Killer B'S, which picking up everybody on that team. They're still going to probably figure out a way to win this game and come back, knowing the Killer B'S style. Joe Torre earlier, player manager, made the play of the game on Indie Ball highlights, it seems. It's a pretty big growing page in Indie Ball, and Joe Torre just made the front cover with a pitch coming down. Nice toss. It's a good arm behind the plate there. And here comes the umpire, getting ready for the top of the 8th. See if the Killer B'S can hold him here. They really need to come back, and I think they can do it. They got some pretty good hitters on their team. Raywalt up to bat. Earlier this week, he hit a huge home run into the parking lot at the very end. Gets set for the pitch. Leg kick. And, oh my gosh, another one. Another bomb by Raywalt. So we were just talking about the home run he had earlier this week. He hits another line drive shot out of the ballpark, estimated at 106 exit velocity, it says right here. The launch angle of 26 degrees. Wow, beautiful backspin on that ball, too. As he gives Skylar Janice the high five, touches home. Fist bumps the teammate. Nice piece by Raywalt. As we have Skylar Mercado coming up to bat, looking to do the same exact thing to help his team out here. Killer B'S hurting. Is a comeback still possible? They need to hold them. The pitch. Mercado with a shot. Fumbles over there. Reese making the throw. Great effort by Reese. What a great hit by Mercado. That's got to go down his hit. That's a beautiful piece. Morton up to the plate as Trimble style pitcher gets ready. Gets set. Pick. Not off by much. Just checking the runner. I don't think he's going to steal here, but Mercado does want to get another bag, so we'll see. It's a pretty hefty lead this time. Watch Mercado. He's getting ready. The ball low and inside. Good take. Counts now 1 ball, no strikes. So Mercado takes a few steps off the bag. Hands on knees. A few more. Looks like he might get ready to take something here. Strike. High and outside. Good pitch placement out there by the 19-year-old. So he gets set for the pitch. Counts now 1-1. Pick move. Mercado gets back in time with the head first slide. Dabrowski throws it back. Dabrowski, another good bat on the Killer B'S. Hailing from California. Another Cali kid. Gets set for the pitch. Another pick move. Almost gets Mercado at the bag. His pick move is great. I'll give him that. It's quick. Looks like the bullpen's waking up over there. Hassan Westbrook might be doing something. Gets set, the pitch, ball high and outside. It looks like he's trying to really fill that zone up. Bullpen not doing much over there. Our 19-year-old has been shoving so far. Good performance by him, by the subby. Gets set, Mercado with an even bigger lead. Pause, leg kick, and a single down to left field right in front. Nice piece. That was a good hit on an inside fastball. Bain at the bat. It looks like we've got a meeting going on as the pen is finally getting some action. They're getting some work out there in the pen. LeBain steps in the box. First baseman has his back turned for some reason. Dabrowski turns around just in time. Hassan Westbrook protecting our pitcher over there in the bullpen. And he gets set for the pitch. Pause. Leg kick, pitch, hit. Mercado gets right in the way of that. Double play right here. Rios, bare hands. Catch by Dabrowski. Dabrowski throws back to third. Oh, error. He drops. He doesn't field it. Ball's in misplay. Mercado scores. Advances to second base. Not looking good for the B's. Utah, Okazaki up to bat. Played with the Stripers. In AAA. As the bullpen catcher. Got a few at-bats here and there. They have gotten a knock in. Now here he is in the Yinzer. He gets ready. Hoping to get some good launch angle. Looks as though it's a balk. And no call by the umpire. Umpire's confused, not sure what to do. Runner's out. Must have missed something up here because it looked like a balk. They look confused. No, it was not a balk. Just a great move to third. Gets set for the pitch. Utah, relaxed plate. Way outside. I think Utah is going to wait for a strike here. He's going to make sure he gets a strike before he starts swinging. Utah tells the pitcher to hurry up, it looks like. Gets set. Leg kick. Submarine pitch. Possibly a double. Down the line, Utah, a great hit by Utah. Rounding second. He's got some wheels. He might go three. No, he stops at two. Great piece by Utah. Dives back. Stays at two. Nice piece by Utah Okazaki. Yeah, that was a double. To left field. set for the pitch. It hits him in the back, number 38. Salcedo gets hit. Stolcedo comes up to hit. Perduga? Impladuglia. Sorry about that. Gotcha. Gets set. Steps off the bump. Gets ready here. Big lead at first base. Nice paint job outside on the black. Low fastball by the submarining 19-year-old. Doing a great job here with pitch placement, except for that last batter, Salcedo. Looked like it just got loose a little bit. It's okay. Natural to be a little bit nervous, 19 years old. And a piece, great play over there at second base. Finishes it up off the barrel. Way to get out of it. 2 runs on the board, though. Can the B's come back? As you take a break. Old Chasey sprinting onto the field. Old Chasey's a maniac. Hands off the glove. This game's sponsored by Old Bay Seasoning. You can use it on cauliflower, broccoli, any kind of meat, and sunflower seeds. Here in Washington, Pennsylvania, as we watch the boys warm up. Still looking for the pitcher. Might be in the locker room. Might be in the bathroom. Either way, Joe Torre taking himself out of the game. Here he comes. Both blinkers showing. Tucks the right blinker in. Gets it in there. Doesn't see that the left is out. Maybe the catcher will let him know. Looks like they're having a talk. Catcher hasn't looked yet. Turns around. Doesn't see that his left blinker is out. That's not good. Getting a long warm-up out here. Skylar Mercado is now at third base, taking over Gio Torre's spot. As he throws a bullet to first base. Submariner versus Submariner. Beautiful thing. A long warm-up we have right here. Because the pitcher took about 10 minutes to go from now. Mercado throws another bullet to first base.
So now pitching.
Did you already announce him?
For the Wolfpack. Started this game out at second base. Typically a catcher, but coming in as a reliever here with the 7-run lead for the Wolfpack, Yuta Okazaki. At second base for Utah is Jesus Salcedo. Salcedo, a member of the Road Warrior Black Sox in last year's season. Okay. And so Skylar Mercado shifts over from shortstop to third base as Brendan Dadson comes in from the outfield to play shortstop. He was in right field. Center field is Anthony Walker. So a big defensive realignment here for the Wolfpack as Okazaki fires ball one. And left field is Myron Bang. He came in previously. And at first base is Josh Raywalt. Raywalt started this game in right field. So Raywalt goes from right to first. Impaduglia slides from center over to right as Anthony Walker enters in at center. And that pitch lifted into right field by Andres Rios as Impaduglia, the new angle out there in right, makes the diving catch. As that ball was spinning towards the line, shooting down towards the right field line, hung up there, but made the read and was able to put that one away for the first out of the inning. So Okazaki is recorded an out here for the Wolfpack. So Okazaki really doing it all today as he just smacked a double as an 2 RBI single with 2 outs earlier in the ballgame as third baseman Tyler Reese takes ball one. So Okazaki slinging the ball from down under, throws batting practice from the side as he does. Paints one on the outer edge for strike one, evens the count at 1. Probably throws a lot of batting practice coaching players out in Orlando, Florida. As he fires another pitch on the inside edge, which is fouled off down the left field line for strike 2. Moves the count to 1-2 as Okazaki gets a new baseball. Okazaki wearing the ace number 1. Recently joined the Wolfpack a couple days ago. Just here for a few days, and then will be returning to us in August. Ooh, fires a slider behind Tyler Reese. Never a bad idea to move the hitter's feet. Keep them uncomfortable in the box as you don't want them feeling like they own the box. Got to show that man that's your plate. As Okazaki on the third base side of the rubber. Ball probably feels like it's coming from behind Tyler Reese. Does another slider, doesn't quite break back, and hits him in the side. So 1 out base runner here for the Killer B'S to bring up Josh Goulet. Goulet, who had a 2-run jack earlier in this contest, will look to add another hit to his ledger. Already a multi-hit game here. 3 knocks for Josh Goulet, looking for hit number 4 here in the bottom of the 8th. Okazaki fires a pitch down and in for ball 1. As Okazaki is hunting a ground ball double play. So Joe Torre out of the game as the DH has been killed, as Okazaki, who's hitting 8th in the lineup, is now doing the pitching duties. So a whole lot going on for those of you keeping score at home here. Okazaki winds, delivers. Another pitch on the inside edge taken for a ball. 3-0 here. As the 3-0 pitch is taken for strike 1. Smart take there. Down by 7 are the Killer B'S. As the runner takes off and Josh Goulet pops the 3-1 offering up to the second baseman Salcedo, who catches it easily and flips it to Tyler Reese. As Tyler Reese was already past the second base bag. He had to touch it on the way back. It was only halfway back to first base before Salcedo flipped it to the first baseman, Josh Raywalt, who started this game in right, to retire the side. So 1-2-3 inning, an unorthodox way for Utah Okazaki's first frame of the 2021 season. So pitching for the Killer B'S will be number 28, Darren Love. Darren Love, typically an outfielder, appeared on the mound quite a few times for the Wasco reserve. Huge piece of the bullpen for manager Bill Moore, as he was able to just fill up the zone and let the hitters get themselves out. The hit by pitch in the middle of the 1-2-3 inning doesn't hurt Okazaki. So a couple of pitching debuts back to back here for the Wolfpac and the Killer B'S. So number 28, Darren Love, continues his warm-up pitches. Nice to see Love back on the mound here. Continues to prove his value for the Killer B'S. Big part of their club. Shows a lot of leadership. Very even keel guy. Always brings positive energy to the ballpark each and every day, which is crucial, as you're not only going to have success in this game of baseball. Stepping in is the pinch hitter Marcos Figueroa, as he takes ball one away. His Love working quickly, fires a strike on the inside part of the plate. So Love, an outfielder, understands the importance of keeping your defense on your toes by filling it up and working quickly. As that pitch might have been a little bit of a cutter. Catches the outer edge. Love lifts and delivers the 1-2. That one is fouled off. 1-2. So we will see the 1-2 once again from Darren Love. Dr. Love fires a pitch up and in, out of the zone, working in and out here to Figueroa, the pinch hitter. As Love fires another one in there and looks to be the first out he will get, as that ball nestles into the glove of center fielder number 4, Dustin Mcalusa. So one out here in the top of the 9th inning, as the Wolfpac look to add to their 13-6 lead. That'll bring up Anthony Walker. Walker, who just went into the last inning to play center field. Went from the mound to center. C-Tech takes that one on the inside edge for strike one. As check swing, he goes for strike 2. Great job by Darren Love here, coming in and just filling it up here. This good pitch away is able to be spoiled by number 44, Anthony Walker. So Darren Love lifts and delivers. Oh, good off-speed pitch. Just misses up for ball 2. 2-2 the count to Walker. Love comes set, lifts and delivers. Ball outside, ball 3. 3-2 the count. Love lifts, delivers. That pitch is up and out of the zone. So after being ahead, Anthony Walker, Love walks Walker to set up the double play for Josh Raywalt. Raywalt hit a home run down the right field line in his previous at bat. Takes strike one on the outside corner from Love. So Love not backing down. As that pitch is delivered off the plate away. As number 28, Darren Love comes set and delivers once again. That pitch, change up there on the inside edge, is swung over the top of it and missed by Raywalt to move the count to 1-2. As Love lifts and delivers, strike three. So Darren Love records his first punch out of the 2021 season. So that'll bring up pinch hitter Nick Argento. Argento, another two-way guy. Takes ball one. As we will pull up Darren Love's pitching stats from 2019. He appeared in 7 games and finished 3 of them. As Argento takes ball 2. Went 5 1/3. Gave up 3 hits and 5 runs. Had 5 strikeouts. Almost a strikeout an inning in the Pecos for Love. That pitch is on the outside corner for strike 1. Moves the count to 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Swung through and missed. Good slider there by Darren Love. Darren Love is working quickly and filling up the zone, throwing multiple pitches in the zone for strikes, forcing the Wolfpack team to be aggressive. Oh, another strikeout on a slider away from Darren Love. So great frame of work from Love there. As him and his roommate, Anthony Walker, share a laugh as Walker returns to the dugout from first base. So nothing doing in the top of the 9th for the Killer B'S. Going into the bottom of the 9th inning, the score remains 13-6 Wolfpack as the Killer B'S will try to make a comeback here. 7 to tie, 8 to walk it off here for the Killer B'S. Now pitching for the Wolfpack is right-hander Willis McDaniel. McDaniel? No, this is McDaniel on the mound. Alvarez is catching. So Nick Argento, who was the pinch hitter that just struck out, will be replaced by Anthony Alvarez, who's coming in to catch this final frame. On the mound is Willis McDaniel, the center fielder from Florida A&M University. So versatility being shown here. Last name? Yeah, Walker. As we try and keep track of all these changes up here, as our scoreboard man is on Game Changer. So Keaton Slack is in the Impeduglia spot. Yeah, Workin, who is catching, is now playing third base. So Alvarez is Workin, and then Slack is in the Impaduglia leadoff spot and playing second base. Keaton Slack, number 65, getting to play in front of some of his family members here. And McDaniel is in for Okazaki, who pitched the scoreless bottom of the 8th for the Wolfpack. What? Second base is Keaton Slack, who is in for the Impaduglia. Right field is... In right field, we have Marcos Figueroa. So both managers busy making changes here for these last couple of frames. As we are looking to have full bullpens for tomorrow's 4th of July contest, as these teams are going to be playing in our prime time contest in the evening, thanks to the Washington Wild things. Alvarez. You set? Yeah. So we have McDaniel on the mound, Alvarez catching, first baseman Josh Raywalt, second base Keaton Slack, third base Cole Workin, shortstop Jesus Salcedo, Myron Mabane in left, Anthony Walker in center, and in right field Marcos Figueroa. So we are all set, ready to start the bottom of the 9th inning with Ryan Roel leading off. Roel grounds the first pitch he sees, a fastball away right up the middle. Third knock? Second knock? Third knock? Third knock of the day for Roel. So good day for Ryan Roel. Smacks the first pitch of McDaniel's outing up the middle for a base hit. As that'll bring up number 30, Nick Dabrowski. Seven-run differential here, 13-6. As Dabrowski fouls that one off the screen and barehanded by the on-deck hitter, Dustin Mcalusa. Mabane looks in, gets the sign. Lifts and delivers. Another base knock up the middle by the Killer B'S here. Next up, we will have the center fielder, Dustin Mcalusa. Mcalusa. Sack fly. 0 for 2 with a RBI on a sacrifice fly, as well as a walk in today's contest. So not a bad 0 for as he takes ball 1. Up and out of the zone. As McDaniel checks the runner on second and fires, that ball is fouled back to even the count at 1. So Alvarez getting his blocking work in as that ball kicks off the concrete backstop and rolls right on back to him. And McDaniel will continue to work here. As McDaniel checks the runner, kicks and delivers. Ball 2, 2-1. Fastball off the plate away. Couple runners on base here for the Killer B'S as Dustin Mcalusa flares this one into right field. Marcos Figueroa has a long run, comes on in and makes the play and fires it over to third baseman Cole Workin to keep the runners from advancing. So, one out here. And the Killer B'S are a ground ball away from concluding this game. So two outs left to go for the Killer B'S, chasing 7. As Cooper Edwards takes ball 1 up and out of the zone.
And then COVID, he never played. So, he didn't take him in the track out.
Daniel checks the runner, fires, down and away for ball 2. So looking to turn it and get out of here are the Wolfpack. As Cooper Edwards swings through that one to move the count to 2-1. That pitch is fouled away to move the count to 2-2. As McDaniel lifts and delivers, that pitch is up and out of the zone. As that pitch is taken up and out of the zone for ball 4. So full count walk to Cooper Edwards to load the bases for Julius Purrier. Purrier plays all kinds of positions. He plays infield, outfield, also catches. Was seen prior to today's game, prior to batting practice actually, sweeping out the dugouts. Great teammate. Also, big team move, taking a strike with the bases loaded after the walk, chasing 7. It's even a grand slam here would honestly be a rally killer. As that swing looked like he was trying to do just that. Moves the count to 0-2. And the 0-2 from McDaniel is spoiled up into the concourse down the right field line to keep the count at 0-2. 14 hits here in tonight's contest for the Wolfpack, as well as 13 by the home Killer B'S, as they look to add to their hit and run total right here. That pitch is taken just off and down. Move the count to 1-2. So 1-2 pitch is check, swung at, and missed by Purrier for the second out of the inning to bring up the last chance for the Killer B'S, Jacob Alvarado. Alvarado, the lone lefty on the Killer B'S roster, takes that pitch on the outside edge for strike 1. So McDaniel settling in here. Starting to fill up the zone. That pitch, another competitive pitch on the outer edge, is fouled off for strike 2. So 0-2. The Killer B'S are down to their final strike. Willis McDaniel looking to close this one out for the B's. As McDaniel lifts and delivers. That ball is grounded to the shortstop. Jesus Salcedo goes the short way to the second baseman, Keaton Slack, to conclude tonight's contest. So 13 runs, 14 hits, no errors for the Wolfpack. 6 runs, 13 hits, and 2 errors for the Killer B'S. We will see you tomorrow at 2 p.m. for the Brilliant Sox versus the Road Warrior Black Sox, and at 6 o'clock for the conclusion of this series, the Wolfpac versus the Killer B'S. So the Wolfpac take this one 13-6, and we will see you all tomorrow. Have a good night.